Hello, and welcome to the Global Speedrun Association Super Mario Odyssey Any% League Playoffs race between Equan and Little. This is the second match of 3. Each match is a set of 3 different races. The first match, I'm sure, in case you were living under a rock, you didn't hear about this amazing stuff that just happened. It was quite possibly the greatest set of 3 races that I've ever seen in my entire life. Equan took the first race in his fastest race time ever by over 30 seconds. The second race was almost an exact tie, had to be retimed, and was given to LilKirbs on the retime. In the third race, perhaps the most famous of all, LilKirbs getting the race world record, getting a PB. And for LilKirbs, a PB is sub-hour 59:59, sub-hour in a race. It already happened. I'm joined here today by co-commentator Briskwat.
How you doing, Hello, everyone. I'm doing good. I am very excited for this race. Like you mentioned, LilKirbs taking the sub-hour in that last race, absolutely insane. And not only did he get the sub-hour, he also got a Metro exit world record by 4 seconds, as well as losing like 10 seconds in snow and luncheon. So it was a really crazy run, and I'm really excited to see what they both have in store today.
That it was. Just to go over for the viewers today. If LilKirbs wins 2 out of 3 of these races, we are done. LilKirbs makes it to pace. Equan goes home crying. It's okay, though. If Equan wins 2 out of 3 of these races, then he wins this match. Then it's 1-1, and then we go on to a third. He wins this match, and then we go into a third match, which will take place at some other time. You can check the schedule, exclamation mark schedule, for the details. But that's kind of the narrative here. You know, we have... It's kind of like a best of 3 of best of 3s. And LilKirbs did win the first set of best of 3s, but it was so close, man. This could go either way. This is definitely, in my mind, the most hyped playoff yet out of all the leagues, in my opinion. This is just, wow.
Yeah.
And of course, it all starts with Cap. It all starts with the familiar territory that we're so used to seeing. We'll get these runners started in just a few seconds here.
Yeah, and just for anyone who might not be familiar with these runners, Equan has a famously good early game. He has, I believe his PB has a 9:54 sand exit, which is world record by quite a bit. Absolutely insane. And LilKirbs has an amazing mid to late game. So they both have different strengths, different weaknesses. So yeah, I think it'll be really exciting. It's definitely not a race that you can call at the beginning.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, I think Equan got a 219 maybe in one of his races yesterday, Cap, and he got definitely several 220s. He gets 220s in races, no problem, easy. So like definitely that's one to look out for. I would say Equan, you might expect him to take that early lead in Cap. Of course, you're talking about a lead of like 1 second maybe, you know. So
yeah,
you got to wait for the whole game for things to pick it up here. But yeah, Equan definitely is known for doing a little bit of optimization. She does have a 219 in Cap Kingdom. Of course, LilKirbs has a 220, so nothing... A bonk up there. Good way to start, but... Good go.
Yeah, so Equan taking... much. I do want to mention what you saw when they both grabbed the lever and going into first person. And that they did that is because the camera panning cutscene when you grab that lever is actually by quite a bit if you go into first person before the cutscene starts. It actually saves like a whole second, so it's pretty major. And
yeah, looks like Equan getting the third room. Pretty good for him. LilKirbs about to do the same here. We're fighting Topper here. Topper first, gang. Both of these guys.
Topper first. Yep. Alright, so Equan the slight lead for Cap, but like we said, 13 more kingdoms to go. This is only the beginning. Equan, like I said, gonna have kingdoms. You know, that's the late game. The mid to late game is where Kirb starts shining, so...
Yeah, it looks like either way, even with that bonk and Cap, LilKirbs only a little bit behind, getting a 223 high, 220. That's fine. I mean, you know, you do have like 3 seconds to save there, which matters, but 4 seconds to save, but, you know, we're still in the early game here.
Yeah. Alright, so now, to the first, I'd say, major trick of the game is first moon skip. What they're going to be doing here, and as you see, Ekwon unfortunately failed it there. There wall here that is put in place until you get the first moon of the game. However, you can bypass it by flipping under it, and Ekwon having a lot of
recover quickly here. This is a big problem. Can he get up here? Okay, at least he gets up eventually, but not getting the spin pound also, so that's going to take a little bit of time also. Going to have to do a wall jump right there.
Oh, and Curbs actually missing Dino.
It out. It looks like Yep.
Yeah.
Looks like Brisquat, we might have a spaghetti race on our hands today.
Yeah.
Get your pasta that's out in chat.
Pretty rough cascades here for both of these runners. Curbs is ahead though. Ekwon's mistake was quite a bit more punishing. Missing that first moon skip that many times. Curbs missing Dino skip, but yeah, it's not looking like a very great start for both of these runners.
Hey, you know, sometimes it's not about like getting these crazy paces. Sometimes, just like the second race of last set, it's just for, you know, both of these runners definitely very close in ability. I really think obviously we had to take the last match to 3 rounds to 3 races, so you never know what's gonna happen with these guys. Speaking of which, we got Chest Clip coming up. Chest Clip, actually, LilKirbs missed Chest Clip at least 2 of his runs yesterday, possibly all 3, but he missed Chest Clip quite a few times yesterday during his match. Ekwon getting pretty consistent at Chest Clip, so hopefully LilKirbs will be able to like clean up, you know, his chest clip and get through that wall.
Yeah, this chest clip in Cascade, it only saves about 1 second. However, similar concept, clipping with the moons, is going to be seen later on in the run, and that one is much more important and much more punishing if you miss it. And we'll see that in Wooded Kingdom. But for now, it's looking like Curbs and Ekwon both got chest clip, which is nice.
Very nice. Always glad to see that. We're going to get to see my most hyped part of the run right now. Action guide skip. I'm hyped, man. Unfortunately, got no one doing Stravos medium action guide here today. We're going for the fast action guide. They're not settling for medium action guide. Going for the fastest version, but that's all or nothing. You know, you get the time saver, you don't if you go for fastest version. So,
yeah.
I might need a second pair. Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually one of the more important tricks in the game.
I'm gonna need a second pair of eyes on this, actually, Brisquat, so maybe you could help me out here.
Alright, this mashing looks good.
People asking, how did Curbs get in the... Oh.
Looking like Curbs missed it, actually.
And Ekwon missing it as well. Oh, no. But how did Curbs get in the lead, we're asking in chat. The answer is, it looks like, I mean, obviously he was faster, but Ekwon had some troubles on first moon skip and really didn't back it up like in the cleanest way. So that's mostly the reason right now. Of course, still got a lot of the game to go. Only 5 minutes into this, about 1 hour.
Something I've been noticing with Ekwon, he hasn't been going for late crate in his races like he has been in his runs, which is probably a smart move, going for the consistent over the fast, which is definitely the move you'd want to go for in a race if he's not 100% comfortable with it. So we'll see that here, him opting to...
Yep, we're not seeing any late crate ideas today from either runner. Good move, definitely. Ekwon has been practicing his stand without late crate, actually. Definitely, he is quite consistent at this stand. Can still get, you know, his 453s without late crate, which is kind of incredible.
Yeah.
Wow, we got some bold predictions, bets in chats here. I don't know if this one's kosher to be read for the whole audience. Check out chat if you wish. Anyways, we got Dram coming up. LilKirbs getting Dram pretty good. Uh-oh. Stream's freezing up on me. There we go. He got it. Pretty good.
So what you'll probably notice there is that they both of them actually did it. They did a dram off that ice pillar there, which you might not have seen before. The reason they're doing that is because by doing the dram off that ice pillar, when you capture the bullet bill, it is actually slightly closer to that moon on that pillar that they just got. And it ends up saving about 0.3 seconds. So it's not a huge time save, but, you know, in a run like Odyssey, it's really any time save that counts.
Oh darn, we're going to Sphinx Clip. LilKirb's getting in there. Let's see Ekwon. Getting first try for Ekwon as well. Pretty good for these runners. Can we get the second Sphinx Clip? Ekwon going to the left stack of coins here. Usually people see people going for the right stack. Uh-oh, Kirbs missing that first attempt.
Oh,
and Bonk getting up here.
Bonk.
This could be Ekwon's chance.
All right.
That's the difference. That's the only thing you need for Ekwon to take that lead.
Something scary about going for the double clip route. So the normal Sphinx clip route, quote unquote normal, is only clipping one time into the behind the Sphinx and into the Sphinx room, but both these runners went for the double clip variation, which is faster, but it's also scarier because those mistakes that Kirbs made could cost him the bird cycle, or at least getting a bad bird cycle.
Yeah. I think Kirbs will still be able to make it with those mistakes. But
Yeah.
we'll see, you know, it might be a little bit far to the right, might be, or like, I don't know. In some ways, it's kind of, like, not that bad. With this route, you have some leeway with the bird, unlike late crates. So, you know, if you mess up a little bit, the bird getting closer, actually, like, it doesn't lose as much time as you think. Obviously, it still loses a little bit of time, but not as much as you think. And look at this. Ekwon having this amazing bird cycle. Bird all the way out in nowhere land over there.
Kirbs missing that bird cycle. Luckily, it does come around for a second time, so it's not completely gone, but that is going to cost him quite a bit. Yeah, just not the greatest early game for these two runners, which is perhaps not what I would have expected from this race. Oh no, Kirbs falling on notes as well. Let's see if he can still make this. Yeah, he should be able to, okay.
Gets all the notes in time. Not getting that single spin throw, but it's okay. Kirbs is pretty consistent at that single spin throw, actually.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of shame to see him miss it, but that's one of the smaller time losses in the run, because we are about to get to what could be a larger time loss in the Lake Kingdom. But we'll see these sand exits first. Once again, like, I don't know, this is not like, this is a close race. That's what we're here for. We're here to see a close race, and definitely these two runners are delivering so far. We got 10:22 sand exit from Ekwon. We'll see just how far LilKirbs is behind on his sand exit. 10:31, so we got about 9 seconds difference between these two runners.
Yeah, and 9 seconds this early in the game is that's a very easy lead change, just waiting to happen, especially coming into a late clip and wooded.
Uh-oh, we got some accusations in chat. Since Chaos showed up, Kirbs falling apart. Well, actually, Kirbs only 9 seconds behind. I wouldn't call that quite falling apart. He definitely still has a chance, especially Kirbs' mid and late game, has a chance to catch up. But those accusations of Chaos somehow poisoning the race, I have no comment.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on this.
But Ekwon going up for late clip. Late clip, very difficult trick here. You gotta get no fake clips. You gotta get no bonks, no nothing.
Yeah.
We just want to get through the wall and get the checkpoint here. We're gonna see. Hopefully, you get a first cap throw. Let's see.
All right, and good. Okay. So yeah, Ekwon got it good. Let's see Kirbs. All right, he gets it as well. So although that might have looked pretty simple, what they just did there, it's actually very hard. So first what you need to do is line up to get Cappy through this little tiny seam in the wall. And you have to also line up in a way to where not only Cappy will go through the wall, but to where Mario will also go through the wall. And then you have to do some very tricky out-of-bounds maneuvering to make sure you're not ground pounding into the water.
Yeah, and if that wasn't enough, what is Ekwon doing right now? Maybe Joy-Con's not responding or something, but yeah, so if that wasn't enough, also most runners switch to Joy-Cons right after late clip. You normally use a Pro Controller, but the Switch luckily lets you switch Joy-Cons very easily and without any delay, and they do it to get a down throw, which is not possible on a Pro Controller to the fish, but Ekwon messing up on that, actually, that makes this race quite close. we got these runners maybe 1-2 seconds apart. Equan just yeah, it seems like I feel like a lot of times you get like these weird Joy-Con bugs. They don't respond. It seems like they could have been that.
Yeah, there's actually another Joy-Con bug that can happen right at that same spot. If you go into the that little hole in the wall with the moon in it, if you bonk right before grabbing the moon and then switch back to Pro Controller, for some reason, because you bonked, it won't register the Pro Controller, so you'd have to. So Mario will just not move at all. And it's really weird. I have no idea why it happens, but just for some reason, if you bonk right before getting that moon, it won't register your Procon until you keep playing with the Joy-Cons. It's a really weird bug, and I'm not exactly sure why it happens.
Hey, but how about this GSA sync right here? Is this close enough? I'd say close enough for a GSA sync. We've got about 1 second difference between these two runners here today. This is kind of crazy. Man, imagine we get another, like, retime. We're going to have to go back. We're going to have to, like, go and, like, make a judgment. But even then, we have to make a judgment call. We have to say who won. Like, are you prepared to do that, Brisquat? Are you prepared
I don't know.
to say? I'm not prepared. My eyes are, like, not even good enough to make that distinction right now. So hopefully we'll be able to tell that for you guys today, because we do have to make a quick judgment. But don't worry, afterwards, we always retime every race. So we're sure that we get the fair and just result at the end. LilKirbs getting the hardest part of Wooded for him, the bunny. Maybe I spoke too soon, but like he did get it, so there you go. Having perhaps a little bit of flashbacks to his race versus Nycro Vita, where he lost about 20 plus seconds to that bunny, but it's okay, we made it through.
Yeah. And another thing I'd like to mention there is right before talking to that shopkeeper, they went into first person, and that's a similar thing to the thing in Cap where you go into first person after grabbing the lever. It just saves a little bit of time on the camera panning cutscene.
Yeah, we're gonna see, by the way, a route difference here. Okay, so you might say, oh, LilKirbs, he's getting this nut ahead. He must be ahead of Equan, right? Because he's, like, ahead in the wood route. No. Equan is getting an extra moon to begin. What? Oh, no, not getting nut clip.
Yeah,
actually, scratch that. Equan actually is ahead. Sorry, guys. Ignore what I just said. No,
yeah.
but LilKirbs is a moon ahead. He might gonna go for rock clip. He should go for rock clip. That's what he's going for up here.
And Equan did get the clip. All right, so just like that, the lead has changed once again.
Yeah, could be not that bad for Kirbs, though, I have to say, because he did get a good recovery. And even though Equan is 1 moon ahead right now, so really Kirbs is definitely behind. Like, you know, maybe he only lost, like, I don't know, 15 seconds to that or something.
Yeah,
so
he did get a really good backup. That definitely could have been way worse. But yeah,
both of them getting up the ramp. Oh no, getting a bonk there. That's a bad bonk to get, but he does a nice bounce to get up there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do not think we'll be seeing another sub-hour in the race today.
Today? Sure could be. We've got 2 more races to go.
This race. Yeah.
This race? Yeah, I don't know, man. We need to see some magic here. But hey, give us some of that GSA magic today. We got these guys going through. Remember, Equan is 1 moon ahead because he did the tree route. He's going to be able to skip that Piranha Plant moon, while Kirbs is going to be having doing that Piranha Plant moon. Takes about like more than 15 seconds, I believe. The animation and everything for that moon. So yep, LilKirbs doing the poison hacks to get on that Piranha, getting a buffer jump on that poison, so you're not taking any damage.
Yeah, so basically, if you jump on the first frame that you land on the poison there, the game won't register you as getting hit.
Yep, Equan getting that flower road skip pretty good. Looking like Kirbs is about to do a slightly different variety of flower road skip. Also difficult. But it looks super cool, this flower road skip variety. And he gets it just fine. Equan going through the tower. We don't take the intended path here, of course. We're kind of defies gravity a little. I guess we're like extending the uproot out, but there's no ground beneath him. But we still managed to get up there and get these moons. It is only on certain parts of the... Yep.
Yeah. Alright, so now, exiting this tower and coming back down to this main part of Wooded. So this is essentially to skip the Spirit boss fight because the side effect to fighting a boss fight in this game is not only the fight itself is super slow, but the multi-moon slow. So by coming down here and getting these moons, we're able to eliminate all of that.
Yeah, we don't have time for that in speed runs. As Ekwon going to finish off here, we have seen Ekwon die in this room before, actually. So you got to be really careful with Ekwon in this room, because you don't want to take a death in here. We've seen it in GSA race, but anyway, we do skip that. And just to answer some questions, yes, only on certain parts of the poison can you do the poison hacks jump. Kind of like it seems like where the poison is low to the ground, where it's not. And the free route saves about 2 to 3 seconds RTA. But yeah, that's only if you get the movement right.
Yeah. That's actually why Kirbs doesn't do the tree route, is because he just doesn't save time with it. He's tried it out before, but he just doesn't get the time save with it.
Why do most people do it? Because it's hard.
This pipes room, by the way, the one that they just did, is actually really punishing because it's a cycle-based room. So if you make any mistake in there, the cycle gets thrown off, which can cause you to take damage, or in Ekwon's case, in his other race, a death.
Yeah, we're going to get the delta between these two runners in just a second. But anyways, I'll get to see when he fades out of here, because we got an 1848 fade out from the globe from Ekwon. Not the standard fade out location, but we make do as commentators. So that's about a 22-second difference, looks like. Ekwon getting a 22-second lead into Cloud Kingdom. LilKirbs has had some troubles in Cloud before. In his 1 hour flat, he did lose 4 seconds here. We've also seen many races. He doesn't get a hack grab, things like that. Hopefully he gets out of Cloud okay. It seems like he's been doing okay in Cloud recently.
Yeah. Cloud is actually a kingdom.
Monk Essen here in the chat. For what reason? Oh, Ekwon says listen. Okay, yeah, listen guys, why don't you try to beat why don't you, in a high pressure scenario when you've got SPA commentating over your race and Brisk Watt, why don't you try to do the pipes room and not die, okay? I'd like to see, please. Maximum respect for all our runners here, because they actually are very good. Also, why don't you try getting a 100.25 PB here? Quite difficult time to achieve. Yeah, it looks like we got some inside information from the runners here. My Joy-Con turned off. What the frick? It didn't die. It didn't even die. I was hitting the buttons, and Mario was like, nah. So
okay.
That's the story behind Ekwon's clip fiasco there. But hey, you know, sometimes this game just isn't nice to you.
Alright, now entering Lost Kingdom, which is probably the most fast-paced kingdom in this game. Not only is it the shortest kingdom, except for Cloud, it's the shortest kingdom that you actually grab moons in. It is extremely fast-paced. I believe so, in a good Lost Kingdom, you spend more time in the moon grab cutscene than you do actually playing the game. That's how extremely fast-paced this kingdom is. And also a very scary kingdom, because as you see, there is poison death surrounding everything, as well as Klepto that is waiting to steal your hat if you fall into his trigger. It's just all around a very scary kingdom.
Yeah, definitely. We have had runners. Luckily, none of these two runners. We have had some runners die multiple times and lost, and some of these runners actually have done that. We've had some runners die 5 times in the Lost Kingdom alone. In one of his races, though, Ekwon died twice and lost, and still got a 1-0, you know, in his second race. So, definitely, like, you'd say, like, you can recover from problems in Lost. But Ekwon's getting the last moon in Lost here just fine. Can he escape here? Doing an up throw dive. Wow, that's a really impressive strat. Ekwon really showing he's not messing around here. Those up throw dives are quite difficult to pull off, and he gets it just fine. LilKirbs, can he do the same? Looks pretty good for the cage triple and getting the moon. Is he gonna go for the up throw dive? What do you think, Briskbot? Oh, he does.
Yep.
Whoa.
So yeah, that up throw dive, it's only about 0.2, 0.3 faster, so it's not a huge time save, but it does look really cool. and it is a little time save. So, you know, if you have it consistent, might as well go for it. And it looks like both these runners do have it consistent.
Yes, they do. Pretty good loss from both runners, I'd say. Ekwan's probably still maintaining his lead with this loss of, you know, a little more than 20 seconds, perhaps. Perhaps LilKirbs got a little cleaner, I don't know. But Night Metro could shake that all up because there are multiple places to die in Night Metro, multiple places to fall down. You get Hall, I would say, in Night Metro for both of these runners.
Yeah.
Ekwan does flip-flop between, and LilKirbs also knows how to do the Goryuya, like I call it that. But anyways, there is this faster cycle that you can get inside the City Hall Tower, which is a risk of death.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure. I don't believe Kirbs went for it in his 59-59. So I don't know if he's just not going for it for race safety or if he dropped that strat altogether. But he did go for it previously.
Yeah, Ekwan switches between, like, for 2 out of 3 races, I believe he didn't go for it, but the third race he did go for it, and he died, actually. And then he tried it again, and that's why he lost so much time on the third race. But Ekwan going for the standard cycle here, not going for any Goryu cycle, and perhaps he saves, like, 1 second, this Goryu cycle. So,
yeah.
Pretty good decision. Can he get off of here? Gets the long jump. Looking pretty good for this jump right here. And doesn't even need to do an extra tab throw because we are out of here. LilKirbs also going for the safe cycle. Smart decisions today from both runners. We got some Kirbis big brain runners today.
And it's actually interesting to watch both these runners do Night Metro because Kirbs had the previous Night Metro world record only for it to be taken by Ekwan. So both these runners are very good at Night Metro, to say the least.
But to get that Night Metro IO world record, you need RNG on your side. And what do I mean by that? You need help from the Mofu, the Mecha Wiggler. I say Mofu. By the way, little known fact, this you might not get this on any other commentary, but in the game code, if you disassemble the game code, the Wiggler here is named Mofu in the game code. And I looked up what that means on Wikipedia, and it's like Japanese, and it means fluffy animal. I'm not even kidding.
Wow.
That's what it means. Like if you search it, it's like the feeling of fluffiness, basically, that like you get when you feel fluffy things. I don't know, but so maybe Nintendo had something different in mind for this guy when they were developing him. But Ekwan gets a pretty good second cycle there, not having to wait. That's pretty much perfect. Very good 2-cycle Wiggler, super fast for Ekwan. We're gonna see how LilKirbs can get the Mofu here.
All right, let's see his pattern. It's looping around. That's not a great sign, but it is looking like it's going to straighten out and give him a good pattern as well.
I like that quite a bit. That was pretty good Wigglers. Look at this. We're getting perfect RNG for both runners. Obviously, it's never perfect, but like pretty good for both runners. Not having to stop at all. Getting the Wiggler before you start stopping.
Yeah, and so like you were mentioning with the RNG, one of the reasons that this game is so consistent is because there's not much RNG in the run. However, that Wiggler is the biggest piece of RNG in the run. You can lose up to 5 seconds just from RNG, which in this game is a lot of time.
Yeah, but luckily we're not losing. The majority of those seconds we're gaining here. We're not losing those seconds. As Ekwan goes on the scoop clip, very dangerous clip. Not dangerous, but like you could lose a lot of time here if you don't get it the first time because the backup is so awkward. But we get it first time. Thank you, Ekwan. Thank you for demonstrating to us what the scoop clip looks like. I think Kirbs can do it. I think so. I think Kirbs can do it.
I think Kirbs can as well. So they're actually both going for this drive-by scoop clip. Not opting to set it up. They're actually just driving right on by and getting it, which is pretty difficult. But
it is.
Luckily, both runners are able to get it.
In some ways, though, that's kind of better because with the scooter, the way it works is you can lean more if you're going faster, you know? So if you're going fast, you can, like, I believe it lets you lean more to the left and right. So that kind of helps in that way. But, of course, is a very difficult trick. As we're getting these musicians here, both of these guys doing the same route. We're not seeing any bullet buildings today from either of these runners. If either pulls out a bullet building, like third or second race, we'll be hyped, man. We'll be hyped, but it's okay. We're not expecting that. And the runners getting out of this pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, by the way... Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say the bullet building, for anyone that doesn't know, is an alternate route in Metro that allows you to skip these musician story moons. But it is incredibly difficult.
Ekwan showing he can play like LilKirbs here, getting a roll cancel jump onto that. I believe that's the remains of the Mofu right there. Roll cancel jump onto that. That's actually pretty impressive. Most people long jump onto there and then spin pound, but the roll cancel jump is, and LilKirbs I believe does the same strat. So we're gonna see these two runners do kind of a super fast strat that not too many other people in the league do. So, oh wow, look at this! What is LilKirbs showing off for us today?
Looked like an up throw cancel.
Up throw, roll cancel. You guys, chat was going nuts about that yesterday. You actually have a right to go nuts because he actually just did it. Wow. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, Curb showing off some style playing.
Curb's doing great. I hope the Curb's Metro really shows off. Ekwan, a little bit of trouble climbing this tower, but he can get to the top. This is Tippy right here. You afraid of Tippy in SM64? This is harder.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know, but like it might be. You got a spin pound on the very top of this tower here. We're gonna see Curbs do it again now that Ekwan just did it. By the way, Ekwan getting this bullseye buddy moon. Can Ekwan get the bullseye buddy? He does. Pretty good. First try. But going to the top of Tippy up here, and we got a spin pound on that tiny little sliver of land.
Looked like Ekwan actually grabbed onto that sign there. Got a little ledge grab.
Ooh, don't want to get those today. But we're in the people's room. As soon as Ekwan gets out of this people's room, he'll be good. He has 97 coins, by the way. 97 is fine. He can go to Snow first with that amount. You just need to have 100 by the time you get to Snow Shop. And there's like 13 coins or whatever you can get easily in Snow. So, 97 is just fine for him. We're going to see how many Curbs has. 103, so that's just fine. Getting a bonk there, but... And we're going to see these Metro exits, and we'll get to get their Delta straight out of Metro, and we'll get their approximate pace. Of course, Metro is only halfway through the game, so we don't really know, any pace I would say is still kind of possible. Like, even a 100.
Yeah, a 100 is definitely still on the table for both these runners. Well, for Curbs, it would definitely be... This is probably a 101 pace for Curbs, but for Ekwan, if he continues his pace, it's definitely a 100 pace. Yeah,
this is super solid, getting a 30-01 Metro exit. Probably going to be going to Snow first, because he does have enough coins for that. Yep, we're seeing Snow first from this guy, and Curbs we'll see 30-01 for Ekwan, so we're gonna get this Delta here just a second.
Yeah, it's looking like 100 is possible for Curbs as well, if he keeps up this pace. So considering the mistakes that both these runners made, actually still pretty good pace.
Looks like about a 26-second lead for Ekwan, so Ekwan has extended his lead over the last two kingdoms, but that could all change in Snow, because guess what is about 26 seconds if you miss it. Snowgram. You lose about 20.
Yeah.
So then that's a 6-second lead. And guess what is about 6... Well, guess what you could lose 20 seconds on in the Blowy Joey room. You lose like 20 seconds there. So gotta be careful for those who lose things. Here to start. Some of the most superior, because and is trying to slow you down here. Really slowly, so the game is trying to slow us down here, but we're speedrunner. That's okay.
Yeah, that's actually one of the more difficult parts to lose because basically you have to get a boost off of this hill as you're rolling down, and Curb didn't get it, as you see there. It's easy to lose time there. Alright, we should see some snow clip as well, or at least snow clip attempts.
Looks like it's good. Let's see if he gets it. He does. Can he get...
Alright.
Pretty good. Save... Why go to all this trouble to save 1 second? First of all, this game is so optimized. We'll go to any length to save a second. Second of all, it's not that high risk, actually. Because you could just do the alternative if you miss it. You could just go around, and it's only a little bit slower.
Yeah, it's looking like Curbs didn't get it there, but that's okay. Like we said, only
Ekwan getting that optimal spiny. It's actually optimal to leave one out there, because when you pop right out of the Blowy Joey, you're in Mario Cam. SM64 people might be familiar. But basically the transition from Mario's like camera to the moon spawning camera is faster than the transition from Blowy Joey camera to moon spawning
Ooh,
camera.
Curb's
So,
getting it as well. Oh, really close to the
Uh-oh.
edge here. Let's see. Okay, he's good.
okay,
That
good
was a little
recovery.
scary. Alright, so those spiny placements there was another example of RNG, and these Goomba placements as well. And it looks like Ekwon got some very good RNG there for those Goombas. They ran right.
Looks like we got some robot voices here. Hopefully, record the problems. We're still in this race here. Ekwon taking it pretty close with that dive there. I was afraid he wasn't gonna get it, but he did get
I was
it.
actually, that was scared me a bit too. I was not sure if he was gonna make that. So this RNG here, it's actually possible for that Goomba to walk off the edge, which would mean you'd have to either die or leave the room and come back in order to spawn it again. So yeah, that's another place where RNG can sort of heck your run. But luckily that didn't happen to either of these runners.
Yeah, luckily, I don't think I've seen it happen during the races yet, because that's a brutal time loss. But luckily, it hasn't happened. Ekwon going on to Snowdram now. Snowdram, very high risk. Ekwon, we have seen him go for setupless Snowdram before in various GSA races. Kind of like, you know, you can't do setupless. Well, guess what? Ekwon does setupless. Oh, he's going for the insta setup today. But still, that's a pretty quick setup.
No.
Uh-oh, not getting the vault. Gonna have to go back and reset up.
And going for setupless this time around.
Yep.
Saying screw it. And gets it. Alright, nice. So it looks like after he got that aerial cap bounce, he just decided to go for setupless.
And yes, LilKirb, the famed GSA commentator, asking, is this double snow first? And it is. So we've got these two runners pretty close. Ekwon is taking that lead. And Ekwon not like fully committing to Snowdram, missed it, but he did miss the setup a few times and ended up having to go for setupless. LilKirbs, by the way, not getting that bounce off of the roll cancel hat, but it's okay because LilKirbs does get Snowdram. Definitely catching up on that. We're going to see 34.55 on the globe fade out there for Ekwon. Missed his snow fade out. We're going to see what the globe fade out is for Kirbs. What pace is they on? Possible 100, I think, but like, definitely, I don't know. It's going to be difficult. No sub hours for this race today. Sorry, chat. We got two more, though. 35.16. Yeah. So you do the math on that. That's about 21 seconds difference between these two runners. Ekwon about 21 seconds ahead going into Seaside. I don't know. All that could change in an instant, though. You clip in balance for Seaside clip. You miss one of these first three moons. First three moons, I would say, very underrated in Seaside. They're quite difficult. A lot of quick movement you got to do. Can't be missing them.
Absolutely. I'd say this first moon especially, it is very easy to get a value dive or just bonk and lose a lot of time to it. So I feel like a lot of people overlook that moon, but it's actually can be quite difficult. And same with this 2.5D moon. It's hard. It's easy for your depth perception to get messed up and to miss that moon.
Yeah, but we're out of here, and we're about to get probably a... Oh, wow, look at this. Roll cancel, double jump dive from Ekwon. Usually you see a triple jump to grab that fish, but perhaps a little bit of a faster strat from Ekwon. We are doing the fish clip route here. For those of you guys who haven't watched an SMO speedrun in like 6 months, guess what? We do fish clip now. At the end of Seaside, we clip with this fish into the wall. You're going to see it. Looks pretty fly. You're going to see LilKirbs doing the other strat to grab this fish here.
Yeah, and for who is asking in chat, a value dive is basically when either out of a backflip or a side flip, and I think occasionally triple jumps, though it's less common. It's possible for you to throw Cappy, and then for Mario to dive a different direction that you threw Cappy. And I think it has something to do with the tilt that that Mario has after throwing Cappy. I'm not exactly sure why it happened, but it does happen, and it does kill a lot of runs. So that can be particularly bad on things like Salt Triple or that moon at the beginning of Seaside.
Yep, named after famous speedrunner Valu. Don't worry though, he's a good sport about it. Anyways, Yeah, actually, for those of you familiar with Breath of the Wild, you got skew in that game. You could use skew clips. It's kind of like, I don't know, similar in my eyes. Ikwan avoiding clipping in there, thank God. But, yeah, in some ways, like, Mario gets, like, a skew when he does a triple jump, a back
Oh
flip,
no!
a side flip. Oh, no, LilKirbs missing the fish clip, trying to go for a fast version of it there.
All right.
He does get in,
so
though.
the reason that happened, the reason he like teleported back is the way you do that clip is by kind of wedging the fish into that invisible wall there, and then swimming away a little bit, and then grabbing the fish again. And by swimming away a little bit, it allows you to clip into the invisible wall. But he was too close, so the invisible wall pushed him out.
Yep, 38-10 Seaside exit for Ekwan. We're gonna see LilKirbs probably. I don't know. I gotta say that mistake with the fish clip probably lost him a little bit more time here, but still, I would say that this race is still winnable for Kirbs. Definitely winnable. Kirbs has gotta stay on his game. Luncheon is where Kirbs shine. Luckily, he did get a 6:06, I believe. Luncheon. Let's see what that 36:37. So do the math on that. That's about 17 seconds. Actually, Kirbs somehow making up time on that.
Yeah, Kirbs does have the best Seaside. He has the world record for Seaside, and he's very inconsistent in Seaside.
Yeah, and not only does he have the world record for Seaside, he has the world record for Luncheon as well. Did get a 6:06. He thinks 6:05. Perhaps, I think he got a 6:05 offline or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
According to the rumor mill.
Speaking, okay, actually, now that we mention it, Kirbs has the world record for Luncheon, Seaside. I think his snow record, he did have the snow record, but I think it was recently beaten by Ekwan. Or maybe it's the other way around, I'm not sure. But, and then he also has the world record for Metro combined. So, it's, LilKirbs is very, very good at MSSL.
You don't want to mess with LilKirbs when it comes to MSSL. In fact, in his 1:00, he broke the MSL world record by like several seconds. It was quite ridiculous. But in his original 1:00 at the time, now some of the other runners have like caught up and can kind of match that MSSL level. But I would say Ekwan, his strengths lie more in the early game. His strength lies more in Theo %, which is the first 3 kingdoms. Chaos did have Snow IL 435 high, but it was broken actually. That guy Chucky.
Yeah, it was beaten by Kirbs and then beaten again by Ekwan.
Yeah.
By the way, Ekwan going for this roll off this mountain here. That's a strat that I think I've only ever seen Ekwan go for in runs. It is faster. It is, yeah. That's pretty cool. I think only Ekwan goes for that I know of.
Well, A-Dog10, I'm sure, asking this very sincere question. Is Ekwando on sub-hour pace? Not for this run, but perhaps next run. Honestly, I think Ekwan is one of those guys. You could get like a low OX. You could get possibly sub-hour. I don't know. I want to hold my breath when I say those times because they are so good and nothing is guaranteed with this game. Everything is hard, basically. So you just got to be really good at everything. But Iguana is in the lead right here. So definitely keeping that in mind. Getting this no manips here for the Podoboo. We don't need any manips. Normally in manips you do speedrun. You do normally in speedruns you do manips to go to go fast. But in this case we do it to go slow. So if they don't do the manip, you actually go faster.
So yeah, there's this Podoboo cycle. By pointing the camera upwards and keeping the Podoboo off screen, it allows you to make the cycle and capture him on his first go around. However, you can also make the cycle without manipulating the camera, and it's
Ekwan
taking a bug.
Can he save himself? Can he save himself?
It's like no. As Kirbs also missed the camera manipulation, that is looking like a lead change. Oh, it's so close. It's so close.
GSA sync. GSA. Oh no, Ekwan taking a bonk. Ekwan just needs to get up. He just needs to get up. He doesn't need to get the extra moon because he already got it.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
He's saving time on that. Okay, can he just get up? All we need is you get up, Ekwan. Thank you.
It is so close.
GSA sync. Jesus. GSA sync, guys.
Okay, that is why you can never, ever, ever say a race is over. Because even this late in the game, stuff like that can happen.
Missing
Look, now
jump.
Ekwon struggling on this.
Go back. No. Oh no! What is he doing? Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Turnip clip could change us all around because now we just have right after this brutal turnip clip coming up right up. Can LilKirbs get the Kobe for turnip clip? Let's see.
It's
looks
okay.
okay.
That looks like a good setup.
Looks good.
Did he get it? No, he actually missed.
No, not getting it first try.
That's gonna be able. Ekwon might be able to make up some time here as well, and he does. Oh my goodness!
Wow, the script has activated. I sent risk.
Oh.
Brought the. Wow, really some crazy races here today. In Luncheon, 43 minutes into the run, these guys are just seconds apart. LilKirbs taking a lead transition. He's been behind most of the race, but now LilKirbs is in the lead.
Oh my goodness.
It all comes down to Bowser's and Moon. Comes down to that. Comes down to BM, Bowser's and Moon. Which, by the way, LilKirbs has the world record for 1250. Tied world record for the combined segment of those two ILs. So definitely, I don't know. In some ways, the ball's in LilKirbs' court, but like it's so close right now. It's like the ball's not in anyone's court, man. You make one mistake and the lead's changed. It's too close to call, really.
So yeah, like you were mentioning, Kirbs with a very good Bowser's and Moon. That's actually the reason he was able to get sub-RR in his race yesterday. It was very close.
Yeah, and he did make some mistakes, but like, just the rest of his movement was so solid that like those two mistakes in Bowser's is like no big deal. But we got shift beaters in the chat today.
Yes.
I guess that's cheering on the runners today. A lot of beaters cheering on the runners. That's good. LilKirbs globing first at Luncheon. We're gonna get his Luncheon exit. Pull up. I wasn't pulling up like the splits before. This race world record and from the sub hour because I'm like these guys, you know, LilKirbs getting a solid Luncheon here. So he did get second try turnip clip, so a little bit off, but definitely making up some solid ground. LilKirbs is playing very solid, 44-54. So yeah, it is going to be really hard to get a 100. I'd say this is 101 pace for LilKirbs, no doubt. Yeah. Definitely a 101 pace. Definitely 101 for LilKirbs. And Ekwon obviously the same.
Yeah. After the death
only a handful of seconds behind. These guys definitely, like, you know, you bonk a few times in the beginning of Ruin, and all of a sudden Ekwon's in the lead. Like, so you got to be careful for that. 3 seconds difference. Yeah, 3 seconds is like a bonk and then like just a little bit more. So
yeah,
you never know.
That is especially in Bowser's, one of the hardest kingdoms in the game. Although Chaos Pringle might disagree. It's 3 seconds is basically nothing.
3 seconds, indeed. Not that much in the grand scheme of things. I mean, it kind of isn't, but like you think about the difference between a 1250 BM and a 1253 BM, and that's like kind of a big difference.
Yeah.
Oh, LilKirbs on 1 health on Ruined. You never want to be on 1 health on Ruined. Hopefully you can grab a heart
here.
Yeah, hopefully you can grab one.
So yeah, 3 seconds is a lot in terms of like a run, but in terms of a race, it's really not that much. It's something that can very easily be made up.
Accurate asking chat if we guys like maple syrup. Good question to ask during Ruined.
Yeah.
I have to say, I don't know, maybe I'm not Canadian here, so like I don't mean to, you know, if you like maple syrup, good for you. It's a little too sugary for my taste usually. Maybe if they made like one that wasn't like super sweet and like gooey, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, by the way, Ruin something pace, exclamation mark pace. These guys are going to be competing in the grand finals. This is what this is all for. What's the playoffs for? The playoffs is the guy who wins the playoffs match makes it the pace. The guy who doesn't win doesn't make it the pace. It's an in-person speedrunning convention in Maryland at the end of this month. Exclamation mark pace for details. We recently, by the way, I heard over 100 people are going to be attending pace. Ekwon, by the way, with 1 health too. Hopefully not getting any fuzzies here today. We're good. Ekwon is out of Ruins. We made it alive, but pace is pretty great. A lot of these guys are going to be racing there. Ekwon, given the Canadian pride in chat,
All right, so now exiting Ruined into perhaps the hardest kingdom in the game. Not so much in terms of difficult stuff, although it is very difficult, but just in terms of it being at the end of the run, all those nerves can definitely cause you to mess up quite a bit.
Yeah. Bowser's the Moon. Bowser's is like one of the longest. I mean, like it's kind of funny because Bowser's and Metro are basically about the same length exactly. For like any top runner in RTA. So it's hard to say what's the longest kingdom, but Bowser is definitely like in contention for many runners. I would say for most runners, Bowser's is their longest kingdom.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are good at Metro because they've done it so much, but like people struggle on Bowser's because even though there's a lot of cutscenes and stuff, so it's less movement to optimize, but even then there's a lot of parts that are quite difficult. Thank you for the bit. And so that's what it comes down to, basically. Both of these guys on like a 101 pace, by the way, for anyone new here, but it's a close race, and that's what matters the most. LilKirbs just a little bit ahead of Ekwan right here, just 2 seconds or 3 seconds about. Anything could change here. Ekwan does Topper first, and he might come out ahead.
Yeah, I agree. Topper first or Harriet first could be the deciding factor.
But speaking of which, we are going to see a route disparity here. Ekwan going for Bird Ram. He normally does this. He's going to get Bird Ram, which is only about 0.2 seconds slower on BTT, but obviously for RTA, that's within the margin of error, the human margin of error for these strats. 0.2 seconds slower than the Crates Moon that Kirbs is going to get. So, like, even though, basically, Ekwan is a moon ahead right now, so even though he looks like he's behind, really he's about synced with Kirbs. And then you're going to see them sync up after Kirbs gets the Crates Moon. That's when you'll see these guys converge on their routes again.
Yeah, and something else I do want to mention about Bowser's is that it is incredibly linear. There is almost nothing you can do in terms of routing other than tiny things like Ekwan getting that Bird Moon instead of Crates. But like slow moons that we would normally never ever even think of getting in any percent, like this Shards Moon, we are forced to get just because we literally cannot progress in the game without it. So it's kind of
missing dive back. Speaking of slow shards,
yeah.
What does he try? He's doing an up throw there. Oh, good move, up throw dive. But anyways, Ekwan is getting that. So now with that mistake by Kirbs, I would say Ekwan is probably in the lead right now, especially because he has that extra moon.
Yeah,
Ekwan is definitely in the lead. But to answer some questions in chat, if Kirbs wins this, if Kirbs wins this match, if this best of 3, then yes, there's no more races. But this is the first out of 3 races, so no matter who wins, we're going to be here for at least one more race.
Yeah.
And if Kirbs wins this 2 out of 3, then he goes to pace. It's over. The players mentioned if Ekwan wins this 2 out of 3, which is very possible considering he's on pace to win this race, then we'll be here for another 3 more races, up to 3 more races. So, not today though, on another day. You can check the ! schedule for that specific moment, but Ekwan is ahead today. It might not look like he's ahead, and well, I guess he's ahead both in real time, but also he's like even more ahead than that because he's 1 moon ahead. You see Ekwan has 4 right now, and Kirbs is about to have 3 moons because he got the Bird Ram moon. Ekwan getting that insta dive, pretty good. Let's see if Kirbs can get the insta dive too. Off of this is actually like a quite difficult strat getting this insta dive. Seems like pretty easy. Oh, you just dive in our direction, but like the timing for it is super precise.
Yeah, you have to hold a very specific angle.
Going Topper first.
Oh.
GSA team.
Okay. I was not expecting this.
Upset today. Ekwan almost never goes for Topper first, actually. I think this is his first time ever going for Topper first. We always see Ekwan going for Harriet first. But today, Ekwan's going for Topper first. Perhaps he heard on the call. Ekwan goes in Topper first and he's ahead. Well, guess what? Ekwan went for Topper first, and he's ahead. So
this is a very welcome surprise to be sure.
We're partying today. Ekwan has transitioned, man. I said yesterday, Ekwan has transitioned me to Harriet first gang, and I was so sad saying that. But luckily, Ekwan, I don't need to transition now. Ekwan has brought me back to the light, the Topper first gang. I am so glad for Spot.
Yeah, so I am personally very happy.
Look at this, LilKirbs bumping up there. Ekwan taking damage, but ignore that. Let's look at Kirbs stumbling up to get Topper because he didn't do Topper first. Topper first movement, you would have avoided that ledge grab, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to have a commentator that I agree
So,
with.
no, Infinite Gamer, it does not matter which goes first. You just do one after the other. It's either left first or right first. It is purely a matter of personal preference. But we do like to play favorites here. We do like to have our favorite top first brutal. But it's all fun and games. Of course, Curbs, because Ekwan took a damage and a Harriet Bomb, Curbs, once again, Curbs is a moon behind. So Ekwan is still leading, but he's not leading by that much because the Crates Moon is quite fast to get. So that's how it's going to be.
Especially with this damage refill that Ekwan is about to. Ekwan is not by much. Like you said, this Crates Moon is pretty fast, assuming that it goes well. He gets a little ledge grab, but that's not a big deal. As we see Ekwan just passing over it. Yeah, this is a very, very exciting race, if I do say so myself. There's been a lot of spaghetti from both runners, a lot of lead changes, and even like a nearly perfect sync in Luncheon at one point. Really exciting race.
By the way, just to curb any accusations of bias on the commentators, I actually do. I mean, I'm hoping for a close race. I'm hoping that LilKirbs, the sub-hour man himself, can pull it together here and really pull out an amazing. And I say this, Ekwan not getting up, switching to the bird. You don't want to get the bird here.
And the lead has
changed.
Game over. The lead has
changed
like once again.
The lead has changed, as I say, that the commentators are not biased, and that proves it, man. Ekwan, having a weird side flip. Okay, he is getting up there, but can he do the backflip and get up? Oh no,
he's having a lot of trouble.
He's used to. Okay, looks like he's up there finally, but it took a while. But he did get up there. We are getting... Are we seeing Topper acquired? Oh, almost. That was like...
Yeah.
Trying to go for it,
but
at least not falling. But we are going to see Target acquired for both runners. GSA hands.
We need some GSA hands after that.
But, LilKirbs pummeling the mech, getting Target acquired. Get your Tim Cools in chat. Pringle Epics. Shift Epics. I don't know, whatever you got here. Just put it in. Any emote with sunglasses. Because we were about to... I'm going to announce this one. Target acquired.
Thank you.
You're welcome. LilKirbs about to grab this multi-moon. We got about a minute of cutscenes here, actually. This is like some of the longest cutscenes in the whole run right here that you just can't skip. So, yeah. How are you doing today, Brisquat, during these minute of cutscenes? I'm hyped, man. These guys are so close. Like, I don't know, what's these difference here? I mean, Curbs has opened it up a little bit, I would say. So he's given himself some daylight here, basically. Curbs gets like a 5:13 moon, and it's over. You know, like Ekwan cannot get 3 seconds faster than that. But moon is hard. Getting a 5:13 moon is a lot easier said than done. We're gonna see the moon. We're gonna see the Bowser exit here, and that's gonna tell us what kind of moon they need to get what kind of pace. Looks like they could still get a 100. With this pace. We're gonna see the exact fade out in just a second here, though.
Yeah. So yeah, like you were saying, getting a 5:13, 5:14 moon is way easier said than done, especially in a setting like this, a race setting with a lot of pressure or the pressure of the end of the run.
Yeah, so
pillars especially can be very difficult.
5610 fade out. That means for Curbs, that means you get a 510 moon and you're looking at a 10120. Let's see what Ekwan gets here. 5627. So we have got a 17-second difference between these two runners going into Moon Kingdom. If Ekwan had just not messed up on the mech, this would be a lot closer. But now Ekwan has to deal with what he's got right now. He's got to play his best in Moon and just hope, you know, that he plays his best. Curbs maybe messes up a little bit, I would say, and I don't know. A win is still possible for Ekwan. They are close enough that this is possible. But we're going to have to see. Hopefully, LilKirbs gets some bomb vectors here going off on the moon.
This
is perfect.
Shout outs to the bomb.
Shout outs to the bomb.
So, something interesting we might see from Ekwan, I know he's gone for it in his races before, is a new moon skip that was recently found that is about a second faster, so So
Hey,
we
you
might
know,
see that from Ekwan.
that helped Miles Pro get that 508 moon thanks to the new moon skip. So maybe I did see him go for it in the last race. He's not super consistent with it yet. Really, no one is. So I mean, I hope that I don't know. Maybe he'll try to give it a show. Maybe he'll just go for the standard. Who knows?
And it's
Oh
looking like he is
wow,
going
this
for
looks
it.
like he is going for it, man. He
And
does
he
get
gets
it.
it.
Wow, he's saving time with that. Now, what was once a 17-second difference is a 16-second difference.
Yeah.
Curbs basically would need to, I don't know, like we're hoping. I mean, Ekwan is probably hoping that Curbs misses a Bowser hat, skip, misses anything, but I don't know. Curbs definitely like it's his race to win if he nails everything for the rest of the run. A lot easier said than done. We're gonna see Curbs go through doing a lot of spin through roll cancels or spin pound roll cancels rather.
And by the way, for Ekwan's timer, don't worry about that. It'll be back to normal shortly.
We got production on the job. GSA production. Let's give it up for them. They really worked really hard.
Yes.
But anyways, we're looking at like a mid 101, I would say. A low 101 seems not possible with the Bowser exit. But a mid 101. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I mean, depends what you consider low to mid. But anyways, these guys still on a solid pace.
Yeah. And Ekwan can definitely still win this if Curbs, let's say, misses a Bowser hat, misses 2D skip, or even just invisiwalling like he has in a previous race.
Oh, let's not go back there, man. I don't want to think about that. That was a nightmare. I have bad dreams about that race.
Yeah, that's just, I mean, as unfortunate as that was, that invisiwall loss in that one race, it just really goes to show, like, that a race is never over, because even at literally the final seconds of the run, there can be a lead change.
Yes, and King, Matthew, so asking you, both players see each other's screen, and they can. They are able to see the stream just fine, and this is a live race, obviously, so they can see it pretty close for no delay. And you can even join the call. We got Ekwan in the call right here. Deafened, that is. Or not deafened, like muted. So they can join the commentary call if they wish. Definitely, you might see, like, that might have been why Ekwan went for new moon skip. You know, he's just trying to do everything he can to catch up here at this point. Because in this, there's no points. You win or you lose. So at this point, Ekwan's pulling out all the stops. Curbs, can he get a 2D skip? He gets it just fine. Looks like if Curbs gets pillars, this is Curbs' race to win. But
yeah,
we're gonna see. I'm finishing up right here. Switching audio here. Curbs should have that audio as we're going into pillars. Pillars takes about 50 seconds. So based on that, we might be looking at up to a 100-20 with a perfect pillars. Oh no, Ekwan going for that wall jump. Looks like he was going for 2D wall jump. Does that strat save time? That's up in the air, I would say.
I honestly don't know. I don't think it does, to be honest. I don't know.
Infinite Gamer asking if, yeah. I don't have to know if it just, Curb is at least getting these pillars. We got people in chat asking if they can join the commentary call. Not at this particular moment, but you can check out the GSA Discord to learn more about everything about you. LilKirbs gonna have to go back and get this pillar. Look, not the cleanest pillars, but he's getting the pillars at least, and he's clawed. Let's give it up for LilKirbs here. GG's for this amazing race here. We went back and forth so many times. This was really amazing.
That was an exciting, very exciting race.
Yep, and clawing at the pylon as we're going up 101.29 for LilKirbs. GG's. Really amazing.
Oh no! With this last pillar. Okay, no death. I was scared that he might have fallen, but
hey, not terrible race.
Kill. Low 102.
That's just fine for obviously, I mean, he hopes he got the win, and this does put Ekwan in a little bit of a tough situation here, because he does have to win. Like, if Ekwan loses the next race, it's over. He's not making it the pace. But if Equan wins, then we go on to a third. We will give these runners a few minutes to. Yep. LilKirbs says he needs 3 to 5 minutes, so we'll give them all the time they want. That is just fine. GG's to those runners. Commentators might take a little bit of a break too. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll be back in just a moment for great match. That was hype. Talk about it in chat. I'll be with you guys in chat probably. I don't know. I might stick around. But actually, I'm going to be off for a little bit. So, GG's. We will see you guys in just a bit.
Mamma mia! Ah, fusilli bucati! Lasagna! Bavette! Bucatini! Ah, princessa Peach! Maccheroni! Ah, carbonara! Amore! Ah, macaroni alla molinara! Cirolle! Ah, cannelloni! Ah, macaroni alla molinara! Ah, capellini! Fusilli! Vermicelli! Linguatine! Pavettine! Ah, vermacelli! Bucatini! Vermicelloni! Bucati! Busiate! Matriacine! Ah, capellini! Vermicelli! Fusilli! Cirolle! Picci! Picci! Ah, Bologna! Busiate! Ah, princess! Capellini! Lasagna! Ah, capellini! Bavette! Matriacine! Princessa! Ah, capellini! Ah, capellini! Linguatine! Zitti! Ah, pigolli! Cappelli d'angelo! Fettuccine! Linguatine! Fettuccine! Cirolle! Fusilli! Vermicelloni! Lasagna! Amore! Pavettine! Lasagnette! Vermicelli! Pigolli! Cirolle! Princess! Ah, cannelloni! Yummy! Cirolle! Princessa! Ah, pigolli! Princess! Amore! Princess! Linguini! Tutuce. Cirolle. Cappellini. Lasagna Gravagna. Bologna. Princess. Filicini. Tutuce. Picci. 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 Bucatini. Capelli. Spaghettoni. Busiate. Zitti. Cappellini.
I can undeafen, right? There's no audio.
Macaroni alla moscata. Tortellini. Cappelli. Bavette. Letoni. Barbini. Barbina. Picci. Picci. Perciatelli.
Laat me die nog vinden. Mother of yeah, mood. Massive amazing.
Hello, hello, fellow GSA viewers. We are back. And today we have race number 2 of this monumental match between Equan and LilKirbs. Today I am joined by a fan favorite, the world record holder in Super Mario Odyssey, any percent, Chaos Pringle. How are you doing today, Chaos?
Oh my goodness. What's up? I'm doing pretty good. I guess.
I'm
yeah.
doing fantastic. I am so glad that we were able to get you on here today. We got quite a surprise in store for the second race that is of this match. Oof. Now, just to recap all of our GSA viewers here, Kirbs did win the first race of this match, as well as winning, as you can see by the one next to his name, he did win the first set of 3 races which took place yesterday. One of those being a sub-hour race. 59.59, his new PB, the first ever sub-hour in a race, really phenomenal. So basically, if Kirbs wins this race, he goes to pace. It's all over. Equan will not go to pace. But if Equan wins, we'll be doing one more race.
Hoggers.
Poggers, indeed. We got the bomb as the commentator here. But we're going through Cap Kingdom.
Cap Kingdom. is a poggers for sure.
Yeah, especially for Ekwon, I would say. Ekwon has been getting some pretty poggers caps lately. He gets like 220s in races. He gets 219s even in races, you know? So, I don't know. Of course, Cap, just as Chaos I'm sure knows, Cap is just one of 14 kingdoms in this game. We got a lot more to go. But,
Exactly.
hey, you know, everything is
That's-
important in this game.
Exactly. It's not all about the cap time, I guess. But,
Yeah,
it helps.
exactly. As I'm sure that you'll know from the last race, Ekwon was ahead in cap. However, it did not turn into being ahead during the final split, unfortunately. But hey, you know, well, if you can get 3 seconds in cap, we take those 3 seconds. We take them.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's like we're synced. F1 going for water power roll. I think he got it last race. But
yeah,
very-
doesn't lose too much if you miss it, luckily. But it is kind of a risky strat, and no one can really get that 100% consistently. Ekwon going for these bomb vectors up to the 3rd room here.
Exactly. Insane to bomb vectors from F1.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
Really poggers the bomb vectors. As both of them getting left side, that is. Gotta know your lefts and your rights here for this game. And we're fighting Topper. Wow, both Topper first for both of these runners.
Oh my
Chaos.
Oh my
God.
goodness. And we're synced.
GSA sync here, by the way. We got these guys like maybe 0.1 or 0.2 seconds apart. GSA sync in chat. Can I even type GSA sync? There we go. GSA sync. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
What are your thoughts on this race now while we're going through this cap? I don't know. What tell me about both runners. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I think F1's a little tilted after that last race. So we'll see though. But Curbs feeling confident, you know?
Yeah, you don't want Ekwon to feel tilted. I mean, he is one of those like momentum players in a way, but at the same time, like, you know, he's very capable of beating Curbs, I would say. He did like obviously beat Curbs in the first race and almost the second race of the last set. So
Yeah.
definitely very possible. Hopefully he gets this first moon skip because last race he did not get it and lost like a lot of time trying to back that up. Uh-oh.
Okay, well he got it
Well,
at least for that loss.
Yeah, he had to transition to wall jump there, but at least he did get it. That was a pretty impressive backup. Both of them grabbing this dino. About to do dino skip. Hopefully they're not getting the fun spot of dino. Not getting that today.
That was a fast dino skip from that one.
Yeah.
Just flying to the tier right.
Ekwon is, of course, was the holder of the Cascade Kingdom world record.
Yeah, I think he improved it yesterday actually.
Nice. Yeah, Ekwon is on that grind. Definitely improving those ILs. But,
Oh no!
uh-oh, Ekwon now missing. This is something you very rarely see. Ekwon missing a Madam Brutal chain chomp hit there. And this was losing like 7+ seconds, I would say, because you've got to move out of the way and like. That's definitely kind of rough. Of course, still very early game. Could be made up with chest clip if Curbs misses chest clip, but yeah, that is a little bit of a rough time for you.
Yeah, that angle looked really bad from that one, and he just didn't get the backflip timing as well. Like I don't even think he would have gotten it if he would have gotten the backflip.
Yeah, we are gonna adjust the volume just a bit here, but we're gonna get onto chest clip here. First of all, we got the Safaro moon, I guess, but don't wanna dodge this moon. Don't wanna miss it. Just you wanna ideally for this next moon, you wanna just dive into it and grab it. You know?
Exactly. Just grab it. Yeah,
Just grab it.
like runners actually like look up for a reason here because the moon only loads if you're looking at it. If you don't do that, you like dive through the moon, lose time, obviously. So.
Yeah, I've seen the same thing happen in like Bowser Dram. You can again
Yeah.
like kind of the moon doesn't load. All right, both of them looking pretty good on this chest clip. So solid chest clips from both runners. That's what you like to see.
No one got the up warp though. That's if you get like a pretty high up warp, you can just cap throw dive onto the ledge and like do a roll boost and a spin throw roll cancel. And it's faster than what they did, but it's obviously harder because it's really tight timing to get the up warp on the moon.
Yeah, we are going to see these guys going to getting a fast action guide or trying to get fast action guide. I think that was like a 5:10, 5:15, so like about 5 seconds between these runners right now. That seems
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah, Curb's got a 508. Pretty nice.
Oh wow! So actually, maybe like 7 seconds closer to the difference between these two runners. We're gonna see Curbs try to get this fast action guide here. Is getting it pretty good from Curbs, getting fast action guide. Can Equan get it? He
Nice.
did, right? Yeah, so pretty good. Fast action guys from both runners. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, Equan's
I
not.
don't know.
gonna
What do you
be-
think?
Equan's
Not
not gonna
doing
do
late
late
crate.
No. He
Yeah,
said
I would
he
agree.
only-
That's
He said he would only do it if he gets a 506, which is weird, but I guess like in a race, he said he would do it if he got a 5. But
that's very strange because if I was this is like a good Cascade exit.
yeah,
You know?
I guess he
So-
he wants like to get a sub 10, I guess, in a race, like to have the opportunity to get it. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no late crate.
I can see it. Hey, I mean, if you're going up against sub hour, like you kind of got to pull out all the stops.
Yeah.
But you never know if Curbs is gonna get sub hour or if he's just gonna get a 102 or.
Yeah. I mean, this run is definitely good from Curbs, like average run for his attempts, I guess. So not bad.
Yep,
Do
we are
one-
6 minutes in.
Yeah,
but
obviously,
looking good from
but
Curbs.
has potential. Still.
Yeah, we're gonna see this Dram coming up. Both of these runners probably going for Ice Dram.
Yeah, Curb's actually doing a slower strat on Archway compared to well.
Oh, but speaking of the faster strat, it's not faster if you mess it up like that.
Okay, Commentators curse. But yeah. Also, like Equan's Ice Dram is really fast as well. Like he does a roll boost there. Like, I mean, Equan's just really fast in sand in general. I mean, it's the reason he has a sand record. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
He just flies.
Equan does have that
He's-
sand record with late crate. He's almost like kind of consistent at it. It's kind of crazy. Like, I've seen him
Yeah.
get it in consecutive runs over and over. But for races, the thing is, it's brutal because even if you're not consistent with it, like if you miss the bird, it's like you're losing a lot of time right there. So it's kind of like Island Hop in SM64. It's just like not a race safe strat, like good for attempts if you're Equan, I would say, but it's just not a race strat per se.
Yeah, like if you screw up Sphinx Flip a lot, you can like completely miss the bird, which loses like a lot of time.
Yeah, but both of these guys looking like they're getting good Sphinx Flips. Curbs again getting first try Sphinx Flip for the second clip. Let's see how Equan can respond to that.
Gets it.
Also getting his first try.
Alright.
So pretty good from both runners.
Hopefully no one feels
Whoa.
Jaxie skip.
Oh. We don't want to commentators curse that just this early so far. But
I mean, Jaxie skip is scary in races. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's pretty easy to just like kind of have a bad angle with the bullet bill and just like crash in the wrong spot. So
yeah,
like, I'm actually
I
scared.
can't remember. We have seen one of these runners actually miss the moon right before Jaxie skip before, and he had to like turn around and get a new bullet bill and stuff. That was a little bit of a big mess. But we both got Jaxie skip just fine.
Curbs with the hot Jaxie skip. He got the cap. He like hit Cappy, hit the chest immediately, which is pretty hot. Yeah, Curbs on like this is like 10:02 pace, I think. Pretty nice.
Very solid. Equan, of course, doing like the patented almost. He moves the cactus like half a pixel, and still gets the moon. That's an Equan cactus right there.
Yeah, if Curbs gets a good notes here, this is definitely like 10:02 pace. And Equan, like, not that far behind, but still, like, he's not happy with the sand exit, I'd imagine. But it's still good for a race, obviously. Ooh, nice. Yeah, nice notes. Yeah, Equan getting an up throw. Not a bad backup there, to be honest. Very solid reaction to the up throw.
Yep, 10:02, one of the best sand exits. I mean, for a race, that's a very good. Equan falling down there a little bit, so that's gonna subtract about another half to full second off of his sand exit. But look at this delta right here.
Yeah, not bad. Both runners having a decent-ish sand exit. I mean, like at least Equan, like Curb's having an insane for a race, like crazy. But yeah, Equan decent-ish as like a 10:03. Okay. Yeah. I think his
Maybe
notes
that
is
could
a little
all-
slower than mine, maybe? I don't know. No, I mean, the bird cycle was really far back as well, so that contributed to it, but yeah. anyway.
Yeah, so we got about 8 seconds between these two runners right now. F1 getting that like 10, 11. So, I don't know, 8 seconds, like you can, if you really mess up on late clip, that could be 8 seconds right there. Obviously,
for
like
sure.
if you miss late clip altogether and you have to do old route, then like that's definitely 8 seconds. Because you're wasting the time attempting late clip. But we will see if these two runners, definitely both going for late clip, so we'll see how well that they can do it. Hopefully no fake clips today.
Hopefully. But yeah. We'll see. Oh, okay. That's not a big deal. Interesting stuff from Curbs there. Oh, Ekwan having to do an extra cap throw there. Not the best, but it's fine.
LilKirbs getting him. Uh-oh. Okay, getting bounce.
Yeah, it's good.
Very nice.
Curbs, good run for a race, for sure. And Ekwan getting...
Ekwan, not too bad of a late clip either.
Yeah. Pretty good.
We were seeing these guys. Now they're going to do the rest of the late clip route. Not fighting Rango today, guys. Sorry, Rango fans. We're done. No Rango.
Curbs on like 12:56 pace, I'm pretty sure, in Lake right now.
Wow. All right, you know what? I'm pulling up my splits. I'm pulling up my splits from the sub. He did get a 12. I got a 10:03 in his race world record, so about on par with that. But he also got a 12:54.2. So late gags that is. So obviously, a very possible time with a 12:50, but or 12:57, but it's a little bit behind. That lake.
I'm comparing to what I can get, so Curves might be a little faster than that, but yeah. Like if I was playing, like if I had that same like Lake White fade out time, I could get like a 12:56. But yeah, we'll see though.
Yeah, Curves did get like a 2:51 Lake, I believe, in his sub-hour race world record, so that's like quite pretty good. I mean, we have seen 12:50s in Lake. I think Curves has got a 12:52.
Yeah,
he
12:55 here
Lake.
from Curves. I think, yeah, should be. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Ekwan, what was that? I didn't see the warp, but yeah, 13:04. I mean, Ekwan's pace right now is not bad for a race, but Kurz is just flying.
Yeah, this might be, I don't know. Do you think Curbs is going to be able, do you think it's even possible to get another sub-hour? Is that...
I mean, he plays well, for sure.
That would be nutty. I don't know. We might have quite the surprise in store for chat today. But,
I mean, there's still a lot of race left. Obviously, a lot of run left for Curbs.
Yeah,
here.
And a lot of things need to go right in Wooded.
Yeah,
Need to get that nut clip. Need to get that Wooded out of bounds.
Missed it last race, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully he gets it here.
And I don't think I don't know, I mean, we didn't see it on his screen. He didn't go to Wooded. He didn't practice the timing for that, So maybe he's not refreshed on the timing. Maybe he still has the old timing in his head. But, I don't know. We'll hope that he gets it. He does get the bunny.
Both runners getting the bunny.
Yep.
Nice camera.
That looked like, that looked like a good camera manip for the Wooded shop. That one is kind of finicky, right? It's like a little hard to...
Yeah, it'd be like slightly to the right. Ekwan getting pretty good there as well.
Now we're going to see a route divergence here, by the way. Ekwan is going to go for the tree route, which means that he gets one moon a little bit early here. So Curbs is going to look like he's a lot ahead, but really he's only a little bit ahead because he's one moon behind and he's going to get the piranha plant instead.
Oh no,
and Ekwan...
Curbs getting the nut clip there, that's good. Getting the OB as well.
The problem with the Ekwan bonk there is, you already lose, you might as well not be doing the tree route, because, you lose 3 seconds on that bonk or whatever, 2 seconds maybe.
Yeah.
But, anyways, Curbs makes it up the ramp pretty good.
Oh, same mistakes last race, but he doesn't bonk this time at least. So, we're good.
Let's hope the Ekwan,
oh my goodness. He almost broke the nut there, that would have been tragic, but we're good.
Looks like he's good, though. He does get the nut clip. Getting up on the out-of-bounds section, and can he get...
No,
oh, no, he missed it.
If
he falls in the box,
Dude!
Oh my god, thank the god. That was
okay.
amazing.
So
yeah,
Tyrone posted a clip in the boys today, and he did that exact same thing. So I'm thinking that Ekwan saw the clip, that Tyrone did. And just did what he did there. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I've never seen, because like he was in danger that if you fall in the box, like race is over for you. You know, you have to warp back to the Odyssey. It's like, geez.
Yeah.
But somehow he managed to avoid that. That's pretty good from him. Definitely, I'm sure he's very thankful that he was able to get that.
That's the
Tyrone dabbing. Tyrone dabbing in chat, by the way. Follow Tyrone. He's one of those runners.
Yeah, man.
Getting down there in the mid 100 range.
Curb's on a crazy run for a race right now. Oh, okay. Getting the flower road skip. He does that a little weird, but it works. And we'll see a more accurate representation after Ekwan is done doing this flower road skip.
Yep. Ekwan getting the flower road skip pretty good with distance to spare there and getting a roll cancel jump up to the second moon.
I guess he does that now on like every run because he did that last race as well. Oh
yeah.
Curbs with the little hop there. Getting the fast up boy actually, but messed up a little bit. Probably didn't get that much time save out of it. But give Ekwan get the fast nut boy. Fast nut boys in the tower are very important in wooded.
Yeah, LilKirbs really extending his lead with like such a solid wooded here.
Yeah. Ooh, Curbs getting the crazy vector. Yeah, that was hot.
He was talking before about how like that vector could save like a second to a second and a half for him. Just that vector, like over the old vector he was doing. So
yeah,
definitely.
I wanna look into that. Yeah,
Ekwan meanwhile doing a roll. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, at least you don't have to get a buffer jump.
Yeah,
you don't have to get a buffer jump out of roll.
That's probably slower. I mean, if I wonder if you get like roll boost and then RCJ out of that, but that's interesting. I've never seen anyone do that. Ekwan just showing off. Oh no.
Oh, getting a water bonk. That's really brutal because a water bonk has a longer animation than a normal bonk.
I'm pretty sure someone told me you can like get out of it by like spamming A or something, like faster, but I don't know if that's true. I've never tried it. But yeah, water bonk.
Ekwan going through Pipe's room. He did get a death in this in one of the earlier GSA races. So hopefully we're not seeing any more deaths. Look like he'll be okay for this one.
Curbs with that 1809, I think? Is that?
Jeez. You know what's funny is before yesterday, Curbs had never gotten an 18-0x wooded exit. He said yesterday was his first ever 18-0x wooded exit in 1808 or whatever. He got an 1808. So like, yeah, Curbs getting 1809. I mean, the chase for the record is on. Like, obviously the race world record and the world record. Obviously, we're 18 minutes into this run, but we have a hot one on our hands right here. We're out of some of the hardest kingdoms in the game. This is a run for Curbs, you know?
For sure.
Ekwan gonna be about a little more than 20 seconds behind here with an 1829. But this is a very hot run.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Don't worry, Dabom. We are reading chat, okay? Dabom says poggers, by the way.
Dabom with the poggers. He's excited for this race. Yeah. He has a lot of trouble with Cloud, like, most of the time, like, in his attempts. But hopefully happen here. Hopefully he gets all the cycles. Smile. Yeah.
Looking pretty good for Curbs.
Oh, Peter just fell asleep. That was great.
Mine does that too.
Yeah. Ekwan doing the Strav manip there. Double jump.
Wow.
Pretty sure that's what
Curbs
it's called.
blasting Bowser into oblivion. We are out of here. What's this Cloud exit, man? We're gonna see it. It is. Skip this cutscene really fast. 1942.
Insane.
So, so he's 1 second behind. He had 1941.3 in his sub-hour run. We're 1 second behind sub-hour pace right now, with a lot of time to save in snow and Luncheon. Remember?
Yeah.
So
he's 6 seconds ahead of the world record right now.
Yeah, very solid pace from Curbs. Oh, I'm kind of glad I got you in here, Chaos, because who knows what's gonna happen this race, you know?
Yep.
But
He got it, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. A little bit of a risky strat there.
Yeah. Curb's going for all the strats and lost. Does the double
Yeah, he
roll,
did
triple
get-
jump butterfly, spin pound roll cancel. Insane
He
stuff.
did get a 207 lost in his race yesterday.
That's
so
pretty hot.
his 207 is quite a good lost time.
I mean, he's flying through the stage right now, so we'll see. Ooh.
Getting this tough roll cancel. Oh, getting a wall slide, not the worst. I'm not the best, but like at least you got the moon. Not as bad as failing, you know, this moon or failing the cage triple or anything like that.
Yep.
We're getting up and out of here. Ekwon about to do the same.
Oh no.
Oh, getting
Buck's
bonk.
taking a bonk.
That bonk
Oh,
could have
man.
been much worse.
Yeah.
You fall in that poison lava there, and then it's over.
Oh
no!
no! Yeah,
Oh,
he
this
just messed up the angle there. It was like really like drunk. It looked like he
Yeah.
he didn't walk. Okay, he didn't walk on the flower or like the tree branch there. So like he had
Mhm.
like it was just weird. He just messed up his and Ekwon failing cage triple as well. What is going on right now? Who's ahead?
All right.
No one knows. What the heck?
I think Ekwon is. Oh my God!
they're like
Curb's
they're
ahead.
synced, boys.
This is sync. GSA sync.
They're
GSA sync.
synced. They're synced. What is going on? This is insane. Okay, well, sub hour is dead, guys, for Curbs in this run, but it's okay. We got a fantastic
This is-
race right now. This is insane.
Exactly.
Curbs
Curb's
doing
doing
the-
up throw dive
what?
regardless.
But he does not give a single
From that
crap.
position, doing an up throw dive, I've never even seen that, man. That is so. You gotta be so confident for that.
Curbs does not care about anything. He's flying through the stage regardless of what happens.
Oh my God. I mean, definitely like 100 still possible. Like these guys
Oh yeah,
are
for
really,
sure. Vote for both of them.
really synced here. Yeah.
This is nuts.
22,
That was
25,
crazy. That was a
22,
crazy
27.
lost.
2
I can't
seconds
believe
between
it.
these two runners. 2
Yeah,
seconds
dude.
between them in Night Metro. And we got a lot of stuff in Night Metro. Because we've got, I don't know, like anything. Wiggler could be 2 seconds. Just pure RNG could be, you know, these runners could be together again for pure RNG. So let's see what this can be. People are saying stop the commentator's curse in chat. I don't really see how there was a commentator's curse. I was cursing before. I didn't curse the triple jump specifically. It's okay, guys. We still got a close race on our hands. Is
I
it
know.
really a commentator's curse if you got a close race?
I feel like every time Ekpon gets like a lead, he just throws it away. Like every single time. Like last race, he had a lead in Bowser's and he just threw it away. I don't know.
Yeah.
No!
Oh no, Ekwan missing the
Ekpon,
shot.
no. That's,
Well,
that's
according maybe
unfortunate.
it's better to like keep Ekwan hungry a little. You know, you want him to be like a little bit behind, but not that much behind.
Yeah, for
Can't have
sure.
him slacking.
Oh,
So
the
maybe,
Goomba just completely ignoring curbs there and just going the complete opposite way. Oh.
Goomba's not being nice
Ekwan
today.
bonking there again. This is not good for Ekwan. Both runners not having the best Night Metro, but Curbs screwing up a bit less. See, no one going for
Both of
Goomba
them.
hack.
Yeah. Oh no.
Wait,
Ekwan
okay,
going
never
for the
mind.
Goomba hack.
Never. He okay. Looking, Oh,
And he
that's
gets
a weird
it.
position. Okay, not bad. Not
Pretty
bad.
good.
That was good. That was good for Ekwan.
Yeah.
Good
I mean, only
stuff.
saving like a second there, but that's a second he'll take. That's a second we will take here.
Yeah,
Gonna be doing
Not
that
bad.
jump. Mm-hmm.
that was cool. Ekwan, he says Goomba heck is easy, but I don't know. It's tough. Like, okay, one oh no, Ekwan. Okay, what? This is just the
Got the
spaghetti.
checkpoint, right?
I hope so. I mean, it's not that bad if you miss the checkpoint. It's like 2 seconds. I've done it in
Mhm.
like, multiple races, I think. But yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
We're getting
so-
those first cycles.
Yeah, first, in my opinion, the first cycle is harder than the second cycle. Like, the second cycle, it's just like, you just have to know what to do in the pattern. Like, it's just about knowledge.
Mhm.
First cycle, you have to, like, you know where to aim, I guess. And it's a bit more technical, I'd say. Because in most cycles in this game, you just, like, aim for the head and just shoot. And just, it's all about just getting the rhythm. This pattern's looking pretty mediocre, but Curb's dodging. Okay, never mind. Didn't dodge both bullets, but yeah, pretty. Oh, dude, Ekwan got the god. This is the god pattern. Let's see. Okay, well. Ah, Okay, well, Equan's...
Oh no.
Yeah, with the God pattern, you gotta shoot the two balls at the head, I guess, first. But yeah, unfortunate. But yeah, that was an interesting wiggler. Kirbs
getting a very solid wiggler. Definitely saving time on that one, but we got all of day metro to go. And both of these guys have a pretty solid day metro. So I don't know. I mean, Scoop Clip obviously could mess it all up just from the start, but there's a lot of stuff in day metro. Wonder what the coin counts are at too.
Well, Kirbs died, so maybe a little low. I'm not sure. Equan, I don't think died. He just okay. Kirbs at 1. He's fine.
Kirbs is fine. Equan, will be fine too.
$91.
91.
Okay. That's fine. You get like 11 in snow, so he should be okay. Kirbs getting
that drive-by Scoop Clip.
Yeah, nice stuff.
Whew.
Okay, so at the start of the day metro, there's like a camera manip you do, and it's not only because of lag, like in the wire. It's not only because of lag. It's also because there's a little RC car that you're supposed to drive to get the moon, and if you don't do the camera manip, it can get in your way and like screw up your Scoop Clip. So yeah, little known fact about Scoop Clips. But yeah. Kirbs.
We are in a little cycle here too. Trying to be fast enough to avoid the taxi for Equan here. Looks like Equan will be
all the spin to roll cancels in the world. Kirbs actually going too fast for the cycle and jumping on the taxi. That sucks. You actually like get punished sometimes for going too fast if you don't get like a good angle there, which sucks. But
we got defixed in chat telling us to announce that Kirbs has an 8-second lead. Well, we've announced it for your defixed.
Ooh.
You happy now?
Equan getting the good cameraman up there. That was nice. That cameraman
very nice.
Like there's some like you save time regardless. I'm pretty sure if you do the cameraman up there, but there's a spot where you get like this super cameraman up, and that saves like a lot, like probably like 0.7 to like normal. So
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a decent chunk of time there.
You always want to go for the super cameraman up.
Yeah. We'll see if Equan's going to go for like an RCJ here. He does go for the RCJ instead of a long jump onto the remains of the Mecha Wiggler. Pretty impressive. I don't know. Do you go for that strat, Chaos? Or?
No, I do double roll long jump. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that RCJ saves time. It probably does, but I'm not sure. I don't know how much.
Probably just barely.
Yeah, I've never done that strat or like played with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Kirbs did last race. He went for an up throw roll cancel there.
I think he did it. He did it here too as well. I'm pretty sure I saw that.
Pretty nice.
See, Equan goes for the spin throw here. It's a bit faster, but
wow, that was.
Yeah. So basically, if you dive at the wrong spot there, like if you dive the same time that your cap hits the garbage can, you can actually get your input dropped. And oh my goodness, Kirbs bonking.
Tippy.
That's not good.
Tippy's taking its toll on the runners today.
Okay, still getting the accurate climb.
SM64 revenge.
Yeah,
you got the spin pound.
Yeah, that spin pound is really easy if you do the accurate climb there, which is the accurate climb. Basically, it just sets you up perfectly to get a rainbow spin at the top, and it makes the spin pound very easy. I mean, you're just in the middle of the pole and you just spin pound easily. Yeah, Kirbs not bonking. Augers. Oh my.
Equan is bonking though. Bonking into that people's room.
Let's see, we'll see what the paces are. I think it's around like, I don't think this is sub 30.
People in chat talking about teachers. First teacher of yesterday.
This is like Kirbs getting a 38 or 30-10 for Kirbs and a 30-14 from Equan, I think.
Okay, so pretty close race here from these guys. Even though Kirbs still has a solid 100, capable pace.
Yeah, for sure. Both runners could definitely 100 this race.
Yep. Oh, we got in chat. I mean, Chaos, you're gonna have to answer this for me. My teacher at school told me that you might lose your record to LilKirbs. Can you please tell me it's not true?
That may or may not be true. I cannot confirm that. It's up to
Yeah,
LilKirbs, to be honest.
Not gonna look at the script for this one.
Probably not this race though. That's for sure. But who knows, dude? Who knows?
Who knows, indeed. We got these guys in Snow here. Snow, kind of your domain here, Chaos, right? You know everything about Snow.
I mean, okay, so Snow is it's one of the most RNG heavy kingdoms in the run. There's a lot of RNG, and the tricks in Snow are dumb. Like, to be honest, like Snow Moon Clip, it's hard. Like, it's very hard to get, and like fast at least where it saves time. And obviously Snowdram is kind of dumb as well. But yeah, Snow is one of the worst kingdoms just because of that fact. Like, it's just RNG based. The tricks are hard, and yeah, it's just not fun. The bridge jump sucks. Like, you can just get kicked down. It's gross. But yeah, you cannot get the Snow record if you get bad RNG, basically, which sucks. It's annoying. But basically to get Snow record, you need to nail all the tricks and get perfect RNG. Well, I mean, you don't need perfect, but like good RNG.
Pretty good. Yeah, we're hoping that both of these guys get position that allows them to get the optimal spiny minute. But first of all, we've got this Snow clip. LilKirbs going for it first.
That looks good.
What do you think? That looks good? Looks good?
For sure.
Ekwon about to do the same. These guys are so close right now, man.
I don't know about that. Yeah, okay, nice. That looked a little sketchy. Sometimes it can look sketchy, but curves looked like it worked for sure. But, I mean, it just depends on what kind of, I guess that's a left warp you get. Depending on where you're looking, but, yeah. Same, like, thing as an up warp. But, ooh. Kurt, what? Oh, interesting. That was really good from Kurt. What just happened? That was crazy from both runners. Really weird manip from both runners. Curves was like really optimal in that too.
Might have been weird, but it worked.
Yeah, basically, the closer you are to the moon there, the more optimal you are. Like in that section, the more the camera manips. So yeah, you want to be really close to the moon, and like it's basically RNG. It's just all RNG at that point. Also in this room, in Goomba room, a Goomba can literally just walk off the edge and your run's dead. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. So hopefully that doesn't happen. It's pretty rare,
I don't think I've seen that in the league so far.
I thought it just happened to Curbs, but we're good. That would have been the commentator's curse, for sure. Coming into play.
We are good here. Oh no, Curbs, Ekwon not getting the moon on a bonk here, but, not the worst.
Curbs showing off the up throw roll cancels. Interesting. I usually do some. I think spin throw roll cancels look cooler.
Yep. Curbs with about a 5-second lead right now still, but definitely like a very close race. To be 5 seconds apart in Snow, that is a close race in my book.
Snowdram definitely could determine this. Ekwon said he's going for like setup-less Snowdram. I don't really know why, but. We'll see if he actually does it here. He probably will since I said that, but we'll see. Because he's definitely listening to commentators. But, we'll see.
Hey, in
Curbs,
in the last race, yep.
Yeah, Curb's gonna do insta setup for sure. It's the standard pretty much for all the top runners, all the runners who have sub-hour. We all do insta setup, which is just you like clicking the camera to like quickly, like you just did. And oh my god, Curb's failing it. That's not good.
No!
Yeah. Ekwon going for insta setup, or no setup actually, just setupless. So yeah, Ekwon getting it because he's a beast, and yeah, now Ekwon's ahead because of that actually. So
super impressive Snowdrams for both runners. That's the thing, like you don't really miss the Snowdram now. You miss the setup because you know if you're getting it wrong. If you get the vault right now, like we know with the mini vectors, you can like usually get the jump, but the vault is hard.
Yeah, Snowdram with the mini vector is pretty easy, but yeah, this race is very close now.
Jesus, GSA sync here in chat. 34:51, 34:52, a 1 second difference out of Snow Kingdom. What is happening here?
Ekwon
this is so close, man.
Yeah, Ekwon got a 4:36 actually, Snow, which is really good. It's only a second off the record, so very, very solid Snow. Curbs hecking up the Snowdram setup a little bit. But yeah, Seaside, this is Curb's domain. He has the record. So we'll see what happens.
Yes, it is. But remember, in the last race, and Curb's getting Switch Online notifications. In the
Oh my
last
goodness. Losing time?
race, yeah, in the last race, Curbs missed the fish
Oh,
out
no.
of bounds.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
not
can't
getting
get the backflip.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, he gets up there eventually.
Where,
But yeah, Curbs did miss the clip on the first try last time, which is something that you don't want to see and actually waste like quite a lot of time.
Oh,
if
the
you miss
bonk
clip
enter.
first
Oh
time.
my goodness.
Bonk
Curb's not
enter
getting
is
the
just
pipe suck
fine.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
indeed.
mean, it loses like probably like a second, maybe like 0.7. I don't know about that, but we'll see. Oh no, Curb's not getting the jump there, or the dive. Doing a spit stuff.
Oh
Some
no,
things.
Curbs!
Doing the
This is
dive
your
as
kingdom.
well.
What are you doing, man?
No.
All right, don't worry. Hopefully, Curbs can catch up here. I know he can do it.
I like that strat that Ekwon does there, which he just kind of
Mhm.
failed, but that strat I kind of want to try it. It looks pretty nice.
The roll cancel double jump thing.
Yeah, yeah. The roll kit. It's RCJ, double jump, dive. Oh no, Ekwon swimming past the moon. But yeah.
Gotta get these moons.
Oh, Ekwon with the fish bomb. No. Well, I mean, we are heading into late game. Curbs, one of the best at late game. Ekwon, you know. I think Ekwon's good at late game as well, but I don't know. Ekwon just doesn't grind late game, I guess, as much as his early game, but we'll see. Also, like, Ekwon,
Yeah.
one of the best at Luncheon as well. I'm pretty sure Ekwon has a 606 as well as Curbs, so we'll see, dude.
Really? Ekwon has a 606 in Luncheon.
Yep.
News to me, but not as surprising. I mean,
I'm pretty sure.
That's super
unless I'm
impressive.
mistaken. Yeah, I mean, Ekwon has the best solve right now, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Curbs
Mhm.
missing a thing there. That moon is really annoying, I'm gonna be honest. That
the
moon
sea
is not
bacons.
fun.
Doing
Yeah.
us wrong, Chede. Those sea bacons. Ekwon getting in with the fish. Can
Yeah,
Curbs
that was
do it?
really fast. Curbs missed it last race actually, but he gets it here pretty fast. Okay, with the addition of this clip, like that clip is very easy, by the way, and it makes Seaside a lot easier than like Flower Rocket. Flower Rocket refresh was really annoying, so like, I don't know. I think this clip it saved like 5 seconds. It made the run a lot better, in my opinion. But yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, I agree. Plus, we don't have LimCube then like complaining at us to do 2-frame every race. You
true,
know?
true. Yeah, two frame being eliminated. That was something I was gonna add.
Mhm.
Back in the day, whenever like I was like with the 10024, we didn't know how to save time after that.
Yeah.
I was gonna add that. I was actually doing it in like dead runs and stuff, but obviously no one cares about 1 frame anymore. Who cares? It's obsolete. But yeah, both runners getting a very respectable Seaside exit. Both of them could definitely still 1-0 this run. Like their BPTs are probably like mid, probably like 1-0-20 honestly. Like Curbs is definitely like 1-0-20 BPT right
Wow.
now. Ekwon
So we
probably
could see
like,
some very solid race times from both of these. Ekwon, maybe you could get that
Yeah.
race PR. You know, his
Maybe,
best race
yeah.
time being, I believe, like a 1:39 or something along those lines. So, which he got in yesterday. So definitely on the table for Ekwon.
yeah,
Ekwon getting a
Ekwon's-
salt triple.
Yeah, Ekwon's late game golds, if you like, besides Luncheon, are actually not that good. So like, I don't know if he's using splits here, but he had definitely, I think he is actually. So you could definitely like gold in Bowser's and Moon. Like I'm pretty sure his Moon gold's like a 514, which is not the best, and his Bowser's gold's like a 740. Like the best Bowser's like what, a 733. So not too great. But yeah, we'll see. But I mean, this Luncheon starts going pretty well for both runners here.
Yeah, I think Ekwon had to grab a heart or something over there. That's why he's in the wrong
He
angle,
always
but-
does that. He always does that.
Oh. Just for kicks. Doesn't lose you any time, though, if you do it right.
Ekwon is not a sub-split user, Jason. He's 15 splits. He splits Metro, but not Bowser's, because he does Bird Dram in Bowser's, and it's really... No one else in like the top 10 does Bird Dram, so you can't really compare to anybody else if you do that, so... That's why he doesn't split Bowser's. But yeah. Yeah, 40? I usually, like... In a no reset, I usually want to get sub 40 fade out for that moon.
Mhm.
But, yeah. Like Curb's getting like a 40.03, I think, and F1 getting a sub 40. So I mean, not too bad. Like yeah, both runners, like I said, could definitely still 1-0 with this run.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ekwan doing some unique movement here.
Pretty sure like Ekwan and Strav like that movement is faster, but it's really hard. Like to roll on that is like really sketchy. I don't know why he's going for it in this race. Like it's kind of dumb, but I mean he gets it. Like really risky for like no reason in my opinion, but whatever. I mean Ekwan known to go for like risky stuff in races.
Yes. Speaking of risky stuff, we'll see what kind of cycle he decides to go for. I mean, obviously, it seems like he'll go, but whether he'll go for the RCJ, whether he'll go for the roll,
he will, for sure.
He will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like last time I saw him, he did the roll cancel, but he didn't do the time save on the island, where you put your hat over the Podoboo and actually get like a lot more time save. But like he does it here. Like he can. Like this is fast enough where he can put the hat over, and he does. Okay. Well, I guess yeah. He did the time save there. See, like Curb's not getting it, not doing that. I don't. Did he do the? I don't know. He probably did. Didn't get the speed, maybe. Or okay, so Ekwan is actually the. Okay, he did that twice. Ekwan has the Forks BTT, so he's very good at Forks. But
well, yeah, but this is the same guy who like bonked like 5 times in a row, though. Hated race,
okay,
but hopefully we're not bonking today. We're getting right out of here.
Curbs almost
Curbs do the same.
Okay, both runners not dying in Forks. Let's go.
People in chat talking about an AUM race. Maybe one day, when GSA is a 24-hour channel. But in the meantime, we gotta get Curbs up here with the Podoboo jumps.
Ekwan getting Podoboo jump this time. Let's go.
Let's go. Podoboo jump. Very hard part of the run.
Okay,
it is kind of hard.
Here, Curb's gonna go for the Kobe strat, and Ekwan's not because he doesn't like Kobe. So yeah, doing the triple jump, regular throw. Looks. Oh, I'm not sure about that turn up to be honest. Curb's doing the Kobe, missing it completely. I don't know where.
Oh, what is this?
That strat is actually. What?
What?
No,
he's clipping on the side. He's
no,
clipping on
Curbs. No.
Oh.
Don't do it.
Oh my God! I've never seen this. I've never seen it.
Okay, it works.
You got it.
What the heck?
This is a GSA first here, guys. Clipping on the right side of the cage.
That was
Wasn't
pretty
even
smart.
possible.
That
was smart.
Okay.
Very smart and very cool.
Yeah, so like I was saying, that Kobe strat is very hard. Like for one, like if you get a delayed motion, it's over. Like you get screwed. And it's very hard to aim the turnip from back there as well. So like missing it is not too much of a surprise, but you can get it consistent, obviously.
Yeah. Probably still losing a little bit of time on that, even though he did get like, a very nice backup. But,
The backup was very fast from Curbs. Like I probably would have just clipped from the side that we always clip it through, but you know.
That is a very cool clip indeed. Chat pogging over that.
Oh man, okay. Curbs not bonking there, that was a little sketchy, but we're good.
Oh yeah, doesn't Curbs do like a counterclockwise spin throw here?
Yeah, I cannot do those. I don't know how he does it. I don't know, it's weird. I think it's because like you build up muscles for like one spin throw, and if you try to do the other one, it like doesn't work. But yeah. So Ruined coming up here.
Best kingdom in the game.
I'm curious to see what Ekwan like. There's some strats that you can do in Ruined, like at the start, like the spin throw roll cancel to the fork or like the pin. I guess the first pin is very important in my opinion. It can save a lot of time. What I do is I roll spin the roll cancel as soon as I can, and then I jump dive and then capture the thing. And I dive like you can't. I dive to prevent you from just like cap throwing at the pylon, I guess, and like not capturing it. But, yeah, a little in depth for the strat there. For
that's interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I actually came up with that strat in a GSA race.
Wow.
A couple days ago. So yeah.
Coming up with strats live here. We're doing it all, GSA.
Exactly, dude.
You think Ekwan does he go for like the long jump kind of strat here?
No. Oh no, Ekwan no.
Movements.
Okay, no bonks. We're good.
Out of sync
it's
here.
Fine. Yeah. Ekwan not going for the long range snipe spin throw, but it's fine. Cutscene skips are also a huge deal in Ruined. It can make or break a Ruined. Like,
Yep.
to be honest, it's basically all cutscene skips and getting a good spin throw roll cancel, and then like unplugging the pins optimally, which isn't that complicated. Just to hit them when they're.
So as we're going through Ruined
as soon
here,
as you can.
let's say Ekwan has about a 13-second lead, actually, according to the chat. That's like a pretty decent lead. Do you think he can maintain that? Do you think? I mean, obviously, Curbs like does have the better BM, but
Yeah, I think Ekwan can match Curbs BM, but we'll see.
wow, bold claims from Chaos, but it is possible.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't like screw up on mech, like that mess up on mech should have just cost him 3 seconds, but he was like doing some weird like. When you don't get the backflip strat, you should either just like walk back a little bit and then do the backflip, or like just do the regular strat. But he did some weird stuff. I don't know what. And then he went for like top required. I don't know. If that happens again, he should just play it safe. In my opinion, but
Yeah, definitely
Obviously-
good advice.
a lot more to Bowser's and mech though. And we're also
Yeah.
gonna see Bird Dram, so that'll be interesting. I
A
don't
lot
know.
is on the line too for Ekwan in this race. Obviously, like if he loses this, it's all over. But I'm hoping that we get to a third race today. I'm hoping that we get one more hour of Chaos Pringle commentary, you know. But I think we can do it.
We'll see.
Yeah, we've got clockwise and counterclockwise spin pounds from LilKirbs in this rune fight. Apparently, according to our valuable chat.
Oh
But-
my goodness.
Ekwan's out of here. Curbs is out of here too. Curbs did a spin pound actually on the ruined head right there. Trying to get that timing frame perfect.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't do those spin pounds. I don't know. I just ground pound. I know,
Yeah,
like
I
with
mean,
the spin pounds, you can kind of control like when you pound, I guess. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I just go for it, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you get the timing right, that's totally fine. Of course, you're the world record holder, so whatever you do has to work pretty good, you know? Can't be that bad.
Anyway, so yeah, Ekwan looking. Well, we'll see. I'll just wait for the fade out, but we'll see. Looking like a 4x pace from Ekwan if he gets a good BM. I mean, even like a 1300 4x for sure. Yeah, 47, so
Mhm.
1300 BM gets him a 1047. So Curbs
Yeah.
looking like high 5x.
And I mean-
realistic.
And even if Ekwan gets a 1300 BM, he wins, right? Because, like, you know, so
Yeah.
that's all he needs, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
he's done that before. You can definitely get
Mhm.
a 13 BM here. I mean, it's not too bad. We'll see. Yeah, Curbs looking like 5x pace. So we'll see. 105x. Ekwan with the bird ram, so gonna be a little desync, I guess. Until like the bird
until
climb.
crates.
Yeah,
Until the bird
after-
climb, I
yeah,
guess.
after-
The movement after crates. But we are getting a little bit of route disparity here. Ekwan
Yeah.
still ahead, even with the extra moon, though. So that that's a good sign for him.
Yep.
Going
Ekwan
for the
doing
spin
my
pound
strat. I think
Yep,
no, it's
that's
not
a
my
sec-
strat. It's I think Tish taught it to me because you know. But it's a good strat. I don't know. It's slower than the regular trip, but the third. We'll see. Shards.
Yep.
Curbs missed dive back last time, so
Really pointed comment from right on cue in chat. When SMO runners think they're cool, spin pound it, bro. You say that's an accurate description of SMO runners thinking they're cool?
yep, I'm gonna have to agree with that one. Hey,
Just
that was
agree.
insane.
Very
But-
nice. Oh,
Alright,
okay.
let's see.
Let's hope these shards go good. We're hoping for
Oh,
dive
okay.
back right here.
Doing long jump dive back, interesting stuff. Curbs getting it, nice stuff.
Oh, not getting that shard right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ekwan,
no.
come on,
Okay,
man.
at least we finally get it, but
Okay, Ekwan is still ahead, by the way. Even though it
Yes.
looks like they're saying, but Ekwan does have an extra moon, so he's probably like 9
Let's
seconds
get-
ahead still.
let's get a fake GSA sync in the chat anyways, because, you know, GSA sync,
Yeah.
I like an excuse to use that emote.
Exactly.
It's a fake GSA sync, but it still
Yeah,
counts.
fake. So, yeah. hopefully.
Oliver Wet says it smells like sands in here. Not sure where you're smelling that one, Oliver. I kind of have to disagree with you on that one.
Well,
But
we'll see.
Goat Kong has while watching.
Oh my
God!
goodness.
We're gonna
Oh
get Bowser
my
Gram.
Oh, no!
Missing Bowser Gram. Gonna have to go back and reattempt the setup. This is really bad for Curbs.
Okay.
Equine extending his lead.
Doing
that.
insta dive. Didn't get the insta dive. That's a good sign. Let's see, Equine, will he do topper first? Yeah, it's looking like it.
Topper
Oh my
first.
goodness.
We're doing it, guys.
Equine doing it for the fans. Curbs
Yes,
being a party. Curbs being a party pooper and going heavy first. I'm not a fan, but Equine is now favored to win this race. Pretty much, it's pretty much confirmed at this point. Yeah, Equine should win this series. Anyway, okay.
Hey, excuse me. We still got a lot to go in this series. Okay, commentators here, very neutral. No, I mean we are. I love you love Curbs too, don't you? I mean,
it's
all, sub-hour man.
It's all in good fun, boys. But yeah,
Curbs has got the Lunar J creds. He's got the sub hour. Okay,
Equine needs to stop. He needs to stop doing this
new
spin con strat, please. It's not working. Jesus. Yeah, Equine actually does an interesting fur Harriet. Like he does. I don't think I've seen anyone do it like this. He does some weird setups. I don't know. He made up his own stuff, so it's kind of weird. Okay,
yeah, fur, I think.
Not a bad spin. He kind of hecked up the first one, but yeah.
Wow, we might actually be here for a whole nother hour, Chaos. That's a lot, man. I'm ready, but I mean, am I ready? I don't know, man.
I don't know, dude. We'll see. We'll see about that. But yeah. This is still like Equine is still like 9 seconds ahead of where it looks like he is because of he doesn't have to get an extra moon. I'm pretty sure the crate moon's like 9 seconds. I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that, but it's around there. It's around that much.
So Equine has a little bit of wiggle room here, I would say. He really needs to play it safe. Really needs to, I don't know. The mech is going to be so important for Equine. Obviously, not trying to get a death here also, because this movement, even without the crate, is kind of hard. Like,
yeah, and he also skips the cap throw here. Okay, never mind.
he did do the cap throw, but yeah.
It didn't look that good there. He probably would have bonked if he didn't skip it, but yeah.
Equine making some smart decisions. He's got that Kerber's big brain today.
Yep. So hopefully
like
next goes well. I hope, and he doesn't go for like target acquired, or I mean topper acquired.
Topper acquired. Hey, let's get some Pringle blesses in chat. Bless
want
our
him to go
G,
for-
I don't know, whatever.
We want him to go for Harriet, you know, it's target acquired, but we don't want him to go for topper acquired.
Topper acquired does save a little bit of time though, so maybe he's trying to get that
Getting
1
that
second. I don't know. If he doesn't go for it, then loses the race by half a second. He would be like, damn, didn't go for topper acquired. Nah, not going for that today though. Going for the normal.
Like he baited me. It looked like he was about to go for it. Okay, Curbs getting the climb, pretty nice. Fast spin pound on that Rango bubble. Curbs not going for topper acquired. Smart man. The spin jump. Hoggers.
So basically, one more thing for Equine to do. He has to get this target acquired. If he gets it, I'm going to see Timp Cools in chat. I want to see Pringle Epics in chat. I want to see Shift Epics in chat. I want to see Story Cats. Oh no! What is he doing?
Just
no,
grab
no,
okay.
Dude. Please don't fall. Don't fall. Just don't fall. That's all we want is to not fall. He's waiting. He's waiting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is going on? What is going on? I've never seen a mech like this before. I have never seen this mech.
This is looking like...
Wow, Curbs taking the lead with this. This is
okay.
It's over, but I mean it's not over. But like Curbs, this mech could have decided the race. I mean, obviously we still have all of Moon to go, but Curbs taking a solid lead from this mech. This is really bad. Chat popping off here.
I don't really know what Equine could have done there, to be honest. Like, it's hard whenever the mech's like.
Well, you could have.
Like that. But yeah.
You're saying you don't know what he could have done after missing target acquired?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. No, like we don't practice that kind of stuff. Because usually, if you miss target acquired, you just reset, right? But I mean, this is a race, so you can't really reset. But I don't know. Rough.
Yeah.
From Equine.
I don't know. Do you think it almost would have been better to like fall off and get the Pokio and go up and?
Maybe actually. I mean, okay, if he like bonked, maybe it would have been faster than what he did, but I don't know.
Uh-huh. Well, Equan, I don't know. Okay, so let's get the Bowser's exits here. Let's be smart here. Commentators got to have our brains on because this is crunch time right here, okay? Basically, Curbs has to get a good moon here to win the race. Curbs wins the race, he makes it the pace. Curbs wins this, it's all over. Equan retires forever from speedrunning.
Probably, to be honest.
Yeah, we have heard word of that, by the way. This is not like just SPA exaggerating. But let's see this exit right here, because we're going to get a 55-44 low exit.
Yep. So this is looking like he can 100 this, but barely.
Yeah, barely 100, and
Equan
SPA
probably on
not even
101 pace, probably.
Yeah. I mean, Curbs is definitely ahead. You guys are right. SPA not even looking at Equan's Bowser exit, but it's okay.
Equan on like high or low 101 pace, and Curbs on
8 seconds
high
behind. Equan about 8 seconds behind on this one. So, I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that, like...
I think Equan's gonna go for the new moon skip again because he's behind, and we'll see how that goes. But I probably wouldn't in this situation, but whatever.
Interesting vector there.
Hecking up the bomb vectors a little bit. Equan actually getting the bomb vector. That was pretty good. The bomb vectors from Equan there, but yeah.
The bomb is poggering right now.
For sure on that one. Both runners do this like weird. Okay, like Equan's gonna do this double vector here. I don't know. I don't think that saves time, to be honest. It might, like a little bit, but I don't know.
Well, he does get up there, and no, he's doing normal. He's doing normal and skip. Equan playing smart.
No. What?
Oh my God! No, Equan, what are you doing? And he's gonna get a dash. Oh my God! It's over. He paused. What is going on? This is no. Oh my God! I see it coming on.
I saw that coming, dude. He was not high enough on the platform there. Like, he just was not high enough at all. He should have not.
And now he's not. Forget the bomb vectors here. We're just trying to stay alive and going for a fearsome fire strat there.
I mean, at least he should have cap stalled that. To be honest, like, he knew he was too low. I think he just went all in with that dive, which was not the smartest idea. But yeah, unfortunate stuff.
Wow, so it looks like, I mean, I don't know, like, another Invisiball from Curbs, and do you think Equan could take it with an Invisiball? I mean...
I don't know, even, maybe...
It's do or die at this point, it really is. It's do or die for Equan. This was a brutal moonskip death from Equan. Gonna get out of it alive, getting it the second time, but that death is brutal. You saw it in Strav on a PB pace run, too, that he had, in a race.
I'm just surprised he actually got the cap bounce, because I thought he wasn't going to get the cap bounce there, but he actually got it, but he still died. That was crazy. Because usually if you're too low on there, you just don't even get the cap bounce, and you just fall. So.
Well, Curbs is finishing up that Bowser fight. Oh no, and Equan missing the first Bowser phase.
This is just brutal.
It is
Equan
brutal.
Showing off his late game skills. This is just tragic.
Yeah, gotta work on that moon.
Yeah, Curbs looking like 58, or I mean 100 like 50. He grabbed the Bowser, he captured Bowser at like 58, 57, and escape usually takes like 2 minutes. So, yeah.
Okay,
You
so
can get sub 2. Like, I think I got sub 2 in my... Okay, Equan just can't do the Bowser hats.
Wow, Equan, no! Equan losing hope, but you can't lose hope in a situation like this, because at this point, like, you just gotta do the best you can, and just hope. You gotta pray. Oh, get the hat. Can he still get Bowser? He's still getting Bowser. But, I mean, 2D skip. I don't know. Chaos, what do you think? Predictions for 2D skip. Quick.
Curbs nails this every time.
Nails it every time. Let's see it.
Of course. Yep. Easy.
He does, yeah.
Will he do the
I was kind of expecting the same, but yeah.
Okay, not doing it.
No 2D wall jump from Curbs.
I wouldn't have done it either.
All business. Trying to get the
What
piece
is Equan doing? Equan playing with fire, literally. I don't know what he's doing.
Equan getting hit by the deadly flamethrower attack of Bowser.
I think Equan's just giving up at this point. doing the spin jump. I don't know.
Can you really blame him? I mean, I don't know. Like, it is, you know, that's
It
a
feels
tough
bad,
position to
man,
be
for
in.
me, dog. Okay, Curb's doing his pillar thing, you know.
Curbs
Was that a
is
shot? Yeah, he
going
shot
for
6. He
pillars.
didn't need to there. He had all 5.
playing it
That's
safe. I'm
Not
sure
doing
the Curbs has
milestone.
learned his lesson. Not gonna shoot a late fireball there. Not gonna get that invis wall.
Hopefully not. I don't. Yeah, Eklon could definitely win if Curbs gets into his wall.
Yeah, I mean, because if Curbs
But
is
yeah,
invisible,
not doing it obviously because he's smart and doesn't want to lose the race.
then- well, I gotta say, Equan fought hard.
Yeah,
It was a good set of races, but in the end, the fair outcome
Curbs
is that
still getting
Curbs
a 1-0
wins.
too.
GG to Curbs, getting a 1-0, pretty impressive out here. 1-0-56, GG. Curbs punching his ticket to pace right now. Equan, unfortunately, not going to get to go for this league, but there will still be more leagues in the future. And of course, Equan, he showed that he could beat Curbs, you know? He showed he got a race PB. He came in here to fight, and he did. However, you can't compete against someone getting consistent 1-0s. You can't compete against a sub-hour in a race. GG. We're going to have both. We're going to have runners in the... Hopefully.
I am
Yeah, we're
exhausted
gonna get
after
runners
that
on the
race.
call here. We got a little bit of time here because obviously we've only doing 2 out of 3 of these races, but GG's Little Curbs, very impressive run from him. Curbs has punched his ticket. He's in. Already flights confirmed, hotel room booked.
I
Hotel
will
room
meet-
actually booked though.
I will meet Little Curbs. This is insane.
Yep,
This is
gonna meet
insane.
Little Curbs. Gonna get the Little Curbs face reveal at pace. Likewise, I will also be meeting Little Curbs at pace because we're hyped here. We're gonna do it.
Does that mean I'm being getting Espa?
Oh my
You
goodness.
So,
Hello, Little Curbs. Thanks for joining us. Let's cheer on Equan here as he finishes up his last GSA race in this league.
What a race.
Able to get probably this 102.3x looking like.
He did die
Oh,
in the
wow,
snapshot
he
mode.
In the snapshot mode, gonna meme around a little
Getting
bit,
the
but
heart
he gets
as
up on the
well.
wire. 100, 102,
Didn't even
35.
stop the timer.
wait,
Doesn't matter. GSA GG for both runners here.
Oh my goodness. What a race.
What a race. It was, honestly, it was an amazing race. We had you guys synced at so many points. I would say it was like the mech at the end that really did it in for Equan. But
Both times.
Before that-
Really?
it was anyone's game. I don't know. We got Equan in the call here.
What's up, dude? How you feeling?
I mean, not great. I don't know how you expect me to feel after that, but I don't know. I was too nervous at Mac. I couldn't do it at that point.
Hey, you certainly put through a valiant effort. You had a lead for many portions of this. You were able to take a win off of Curbs. It was the closest playoff race yet for SMO, being that you were able to extend the first match to 3 races. I don't know. It'd get an improvement on your race PB by 30 seconds. Like, I'd say the grind paid off. It's just, if you're running against someone who gets a 59-59 in a race, like,
Yeah.
what are you going to do? But,
I mean, yeah,
GG's.
there were like 3 races. 3 of the 5 races were like this, though. I'm ahead like right at the very end, and then I choked something, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It happened.
people in chat saying Equan due for a huge PB soon.
That's not really possible, but
Okay, dude.
well, I mean, it's not possible if I'm not playing the game. But
no.
Certainly,
What's
I would
Equan?
say you got tons of fans here. I'll throw in a Quanti Tide Pog in the chat right now.
Let's go. Get your Tawny
Oops.
20 Tide Pogs.
Can't even spell it correctly. I'm really not sure if I can spell it correctly the second time either, but hey, we got it. There you go.
Let's go.
But yeah, GG's. I don't know. What do you think about like your races today? It's just Equan. What do you like? Tell me your opinion.
I mean, generally good, and then mech is I think the consensus here. Well, the first one wasn't even very good. My early game absolutely sucked in both of them, but I don't know what can you do. I still managed to pull through for most of the run, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not good under pressure. I'm mech is too difficult.
I thought you were
you
gonna
are
go
right,
for top
but-
required the second time. You look
Yeah,
like you were
I
gonna go
know.
for it.
I did that part for you.
Really?
All right.
You gypped me for sure.
Well, we do get Ekwan's opinion now. We'll get him in later too, but let's get the main attraction here. The winner. He has punched his ticket to Pace 2019, very first speedrunning competition. LilKirbs,
That's me.
what do you think of your races today? I don't know, how does it feel?
I feel like in both days, both yesterday and today, the first race was kind of like a warm up for me, and then after
Yeah.
that, I kept improving each time. So I was actually surprised with this last run, I was only like 2 seconds off my PB out of Cloud, I think, or something. So that was kind of scary for me. But I guess it does show that I can get it again, and I'm getting more consistent with it. So I think that's very helpful for me, especially when I'm going for 4x. But the main mistake in this run was a 35-second death and lost. But like, that's fine. I still played decently for the rest and finished out with a 1-0, so I'm happy.
Yeah, pretty solid stuff. It was nuts. So.
And I guess I missed Nut Clip in the first race, which surprised me.
Yeah, backup was pretty fast though.
Yeah. I'm not used to like the really fast one where you go like up top immediately. I tried that in one of my races and I lost like a whole minute because I went back
I-
get downs.
I don't do that. I just do the normal like OB that you would like. I just get in the spot and then do what we normally would do there.
Yeah. But I was
Because
happy
it's
with my
easier.
OB today because I didn't mess it up at all compared to yesterday, which I did every time I messed it up.
Oh yeah, Equan, the that backup in one of your races in OB was sick.
Yeah, shout us to
Oh,
Tyrone.
yeah.
Yeah. Did
It
you
was a
watch the
Tyrone
clip?
strat.
Was that right?
I mean, yeah, I saw the clip. Yeah, this is basically what happened. Usually I would do something different there, but what he did looked cool, so I thought maybe that happened. And it worked, so
That was pretty good, man.
Pretty hard.
it didn't
Hey, we kept
result
it
in much
exciting.
further, but
We had plenty of GSA syncs this race, I would say, the whole time. I mean, I don't know, you couldn't ask for anything better than this, and like obviously I hope that both of you guys should have come to Pace because I love both of you guys, great runners, worked so hard. Really, it's a shame it has to come to this, but we will have other leagues in the future, so look forward to that. More seasons of the leagues. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Chaos, by the way, is one of those guys that's also going to Pace.
Yeah.
Curb's looking
excited.
like he's doing some of his new darker side movement in here to
Coming
get
soon.
these tiles fast.
I'm
Coming soon.
excited. I'm excited to see whether or not Sui or Strav will be in Pace as well.
That's gonna be hot.
Yeah, exactly.
That could be a
Sui's
really
my
close
roomie.
matchup too.
Sui's my roomie in the.
Oh, you're taking, yeah. By the way, for chat, winners, the 4 winners do get a complimentary room at the hotel at Pace. All 4 of the top 4 SMO runners are gonna get a free room provided by Pace. Provided by GSA. That is confirmed. Will it be Sui or Strav in that room though? I don't know. What do you think? I actually
Well, okay.
I'm curious because like I don't know. Has Sui been really like grinding lately?
Sui's doing Sekiro. I don't.
Yeah.
However you say it. And Strav is
Sekiro,
watching
I am.
anime. So interesting stuff there. We'll see. It'll be the Battle of the Rust for sure.
It'll be fun to watch, I think.
Yeah. I don't know, like Strav sees that Sui's doing Sekiro and he thinks, okay, I'm just gonna watch anime as well. I don't know what he's doing there. But yeah. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be super cool. And they haven't even started their set yet, but we do have 2 competitors now confirmed. 3 competitors confirmed for Pace. We've got Nicro, Chaos, and Curbs. I don't know. And it seems like the format there is going to be like another sort of round robin sort of deal. where everyone kind of plays each other, and then I don't know, presumably there'll be some elimination after that. But we'll see. It'll be hype! Exclamation mark pace to see that kind of stuff.
I bonked. Sorry.
No.
Cribs, try not to bonk here.
Man, I spoiled it.
What is this movement? What are we trying to do here? Just grab the stars?
Yeah. I don't know.
Are we doing the
I saw
ultra
Bailey do
hyper?
it once.
Are we doing the ultra hyper god dram trick jump?
The yellow blue.
Oh, the yellow blue god dram that me and Strav came up with. I'm pretty sure that was the trick jump he was talking about in the Wooded IO.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think you gotta get like a triple throw or something. Triple throw ledge roll cancel off the thing. You know?
Yeah. Exclamation mark schedule to see that in the chat. We're gonna be able to see all the schedules.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Don't even try to post hydras in chat. Nice try. You're getting banned if you post a hydra in chat. We're out. But Curbs, by the way, doing I don't know, trying to go for that Goomba jump. Perhaps I saw that the Darker Side BTT has a new kind of jump there. You can jump with the Goomba and you pulls, and it's faster to do it that way instead of doing that like double jump or whatever, like you know the tilted jump. Wow, oh, that's not what you want to see, Curbs.
Well, I wanted 106 coins, so I wanted to kind of drop a couple.
Oh, I
Exactly.
see. That's decent.
I'm smart here. Don't
You
worry.
should get
Hey, not
59.
easy to lose coins in this game. Once you buy everything from the shops and stuff, like if you have a completed file, can you even lose coins? It's like you have to die, right?
Yeah. I'm just wrong warping. Give me a second.
Oh. Wrong warping?
Yeah.
Are any of the matches for Pace confirmed? Well, it's gonna be a round robin, so everyone at Pace is gonna face each other, as far as I know.
Wait, I can do this.
The people in Pace confirmed for the Super Mario Odyssey League are Chaos, Curbs, and Chaos, Curbs, and
Nicro.
Nicro.
Nicro Vita.
You got it.
Yep.
NVIDIA
Commentators
video.
been a little slow today. It's a good thing we didn't have to go to another race. I would say that's a good thing. But yeah, you might see some wrong warps here from Curbs. We're going into Tetris 99.
It worked last
Kind of
time.
just
I'll do it
pogging.
again.
Will he get the
Exactly.
58-17 like he did that one run?
Oh wait, we do need to move splits on the screen here for this one, and that might be quite difficult. ILY all Equan, I love you too, with a picture of Topper on the back. I'm gonna send him an
It's not
Equani type
Harriet,
pod.
though. I got pictures of Harriet. Wait, actually, no.
Equani Tide Pog. Whoops, I spelled it wrong. Let's just Equani.
Espa, a little
Tide.
drunk.
No,
Oh,
excuse me,
okay.
not for a GSA race. We wouldn't do that. But yeah. So Curbs getting Tetris 99 here. I see sometimes he splits when he wins the match, and that's like a kingdom split. So you win 14 matches, and then that's like an equivalent SMO, a comparable SMO, any percent time.
It depends
But,
how I'm feeling, honestly. You know, if I
depends how
want
you're
to split,
feeling,
I'll
yeah.
split.
Exactly.
Yep.
Just like in his runs, you know?
Yeah. I split at 59-59 sometimes, and I did that yesterday. It worked out for me.
Yeah. Sometimes he splits on the banner, you know? It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are Equan, by the way, giving us a message of love. Let's all give Equan some love in chat, because we hope that Equan will continue with his career as a speedrunner. Don't you hope that he'll continue Chaos?
Yes. I think Equan is one of the most influential people of this game. He revolutionized the early game. But all of us pushed our early games harder. It will be a great loss if he leaves, in my opinion.
I agree.
I agree. Equan really pushed Curbs, I would say, during these races. I don't know. Do you think he will prepared as hard? Do you think it would have if Ekwan had not really threatened you in that first set there?
I would have played much differently if I was going against anybody else. So he definitely pushed me. It was probably the most exciting matchup so far, in my opinion, for these playoffs. It was fun.
Yeah. Definitely.
We all love Ekwan here.
Some of the best series I've ever watched, for sure. Well,
Wow, it's been great. Curves getting pretty good at Tetris, it seems like. At least there's no like gaps. Oh no, that's a problem there. That piece there that you don't want to get the piece like that.
I'm a professional. I'm 58.
Okay. Do you have sub-hour in Tetris?
No, I got
He's a
58 the other day.
59. It says 58. Wait, guys, on Curb screen it says 57. Holy shit, he's matching. Holy crap, he's matching the BTT.
Oh my gosh, I don't know where to put these.
Wait, 55? What is this, task level? Be better than BTT? 54? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
should we got.
All right, yeah. So
we're
we're
done.
gonna transition pretty soon, guys. Sorry about that, but it was a great time. Great time talking with you all. Good GGs to both runners today. Thank you for watching the Global Speedrun Association. Check out ! Schedule for all the other runs that we have on offer for today. But we're gonna pull it out to intermission. Thank you for commentating with me today, Chaos.
Yeah. It was a pleasure.
Indeed. Well, it was a pleasure. GGs. Peace, everyone. Check us out. But we're gonna call it to intermission right now. Goodbye.
Bye.